don't really know how to introduce this actually.
Just like you usually would.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a bit weird. I've not actually had to do this in person before. It's strange. But yeah, welcome to the Christmas podcast. This is really weird. I've been talking about this for months and months and months, and yet now we're finally doing it. But yeah, this is our studio that we've got today. Unfortunately, it's not our regular podcast studio. So. Yeah, maybe in the future we might get it back to here. We might get it.
Go massive.
Oh, I could do with a podcast studio. I could do with a fucking team behind me instead of these useless.
Wow.
You'll wait till my quiz and you won't be calling me useless. It's unreal.
No, if anything, we'll call you worse. Depends on how much you mug us off. What was the score in 1953? Fuck's sakes, I don't know.
I've got a question similar to that.
Oh, great.
Brilliant.
I love that.
Oh, it's going to be class, boys. It's going to be class.
It's going to be great. So I hope you're going to enjoy this. I've got very little plan for what this podcast episode is actually going to be like. But fuck it.
Just
You know,
hit
this
the vibes,
is what
innit?
Christmas is about, you know. It's not very planned. It never is in my house, that's for sure.
How do you want to start up? Do you want to do a quick
Reading, and then maybe the quiz.
Yeah, we'll talk about Reading first. It feels like a long time ago that does now.
I know, yeah.
It's just I've had such going on in that time. So obviously we won 3-2. We should have won 3-0. Let's be honest. How the hell did we concede those two goals? Really, that's the one thing I'm thinking.
I said straight away, we are the only team in the fucking country that can make 3-0. Well, I say that, but Cov had a 3-0 lead and drew at the weekend. But
true, yeah.
we looked even at 3-0 at half time. I was like, we look shaky, man. Like I don't know what's going on. We're 3-0 up.
I think first half was fucking amazing, wasn't it?
Yeah.
First half was brilliant.
Yeah.
Class and quality all over the pitch. Second half, yeah, things filtered off, which is expected when you've got a 3-goal lead. You don't expect
cold.
It was cold. You don't expect full intensity for the whole 90 minutes. But we had a 3-0 lead. We did well.
I didn't really mind it, to be quite honest. You know, the fact that we stepped off a little bit, but it's those two goals that annoyed me really.
Yeah, so late as well.
Frustrating to concede, of course. Thankfully, it didn't mean anything in the end except hurt our goal difference a little bit. I think in terms of the first goal, I think we should brush past these two goals quickly because I think there's a lot of positives to take from that game, and I don't want to focus on the few negatives too much.
Yeah.
But I think first goal probably could have been dealt with a little bit better at the back post. And in terms of the second goal, I think just unfortunate deflection. It's just one of those things, isn't it?
And unfortunately, Tom Ince always fucking scores.
I know, yeah. I don't know how he does it. It's like he seems to be a bit of a bogey player, maybe. Thank God he didn't fucking equalise for them.
Oh, God. You saw that right at the end. They got in the box, and I was like,
I know. It was well defended, though. It was well cleared. But I think, those two goals were frustrating, but aside from the two goals, I think there's an awful lot of positives to take from that game. I think,
of course, they were 8th when we played them. Like, this is not a shit team we just beat. Like, these are a good outfit.
Deeney's best performance in a Birmingham shirt?
Yeah,
it's up there.
100%. No, I think it is. I can't think of a better time he's played for us, really, to be honest.
And he deserves it.
Yeah, he does.
600 professional appearances now.
How many is that for the season now, then? Is it 6 or 5?
6.
5, yeah.
Something like that.
I know he's doing well now. Hogan's on 9.
Yeah.
That was the other thing. We won, scored 3 goals, and our top goal scorer is injured.
I know.
Positives.
Yeah, the only thing I worry about, though, is the fact that maybe Dean might not come back.
No, I know, and I'm more scared with Roberts at the back. No disrespect to Roberts, but I feel more
Roberts is a good defender. Yeah, it's just whether he's on like Harley Dean's level of play.
He just doesn't seem quite as assuring.
No,
and like the passing.
Yeah,
like, Dean can at least pass a ball all right. Like with Roberts, it's very quick. Like, it's just, and there's no. I suppose Harley can switch out to Colin and Longella, whereas with Roberts it's always going to be Trusty or Sanderson.
Roberts does bring a bit more of an aerial presence, which I think is probably the only area in which he probably trumps Dean, but otherwise I think Dean's the more solid centre half.
Yeah, I think that's true. I think it's just with Roberts is whether you're worried like he's going to give the ball away because he's not as good with his feet as Dean is. Yeah. But I was happy with the performance. The first half performance was absolutely fantastic. It was it's exactly what you want to see in a blue shirt, really. It's not something you want to
just on them from the word go.
Yeah, 100%.
I think I think Reading will be fuming with all 3 of the goals. I mean, I
the first one I think was slightly. They couldn't do anything about it. Troy was onside on the last man, and it's deflected. Like
I think it's such lazy defending just to stick a leg.
All of them were.
So lazy. I think the first goal was such lazy defending.
Where do you think penalty was?
We spoke about this on the way up, didn't we? I don't think it's a penalty in a million years.
No, I don't think.
See, I think Troy played it cleverly, and I think by the letter of the law, I think it's a pen. He saw the contact coming in, he's flicked the ball away and took the hit.
It was a bit similar actually to the penalty in the World Cup final on Sunday, wasn't it? Gets past him, trips his ankles. Yeah.
We'll get onto that later.
Yeah.
I don't think the Deeney one was a penalty by any means, but you're right in that Deeney played it very well and took the penalty brilliantly. Great penalty. I love Deeney's penalties because you just know exactly what I mean.
Unless he's playing against Hull.
Yeah, once in a blue moon, it might absolutely blaze over the crossbar. But otherwise, as a keeper, you don't want to face that, do you? So
he did a hurricane at Hull.
Yeah.
We'll forget about that one.
I suppose it was lovely to see Chong finally bag as well.
Yeah,
he deserves one.
Nice finish, like rounded the keeper quite nicely and just finished it off.
Again, terrible defending from Reading.
Awful.
Dog shit.
Honestly,
I just looked up and they were in.
Reading could have walked away with a 2-0 win if. Well, that sounds so stupid and obvious to say if they hadn't let in those 3 goals.
Michael Owen,
the team that scored the most usually.
But at least I identified it before I say it. But no, all 3 were genuinely such sloppy goals defensively. Such sloppy goals. So, but no, amazing performance from Blues.
Yeah, it was fantastic.
And hopefully do the same against Burnley.
Yeah, I'm not too confident for that one, to be quite honest.
No.
We have a habit though of doing well against teams that we're not meant to do very well against.
Yeah.
And how Birmingham would it be to shithouse a 1-0 here?
Yeah, it would be. It would also be very typical of us to go 2-0 up with 10 minutes to go, throw it away and draw 2-2.
They've lost twice all season though. I'd be amazed if we got anything.
I'd be very happy with the points. If we slagged out a 2-0, 0-0, then yeah.
I'd be buzzing with a 0-0.
But I thought we contained them really well at St Andrews. Their only real chance was Goodmanson, and that was a quality finish.
Yeah.
It's just how much they've improved since then, though, isn't it?
Yeah, but so have we, I suppose. In the same kind of vein, we've only gotten better at times this season.
I don't know, though. I don't think we have got better. I feel like we're still riding on the similar form that we've been doing since we played them last. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I think if we can get a point, that'd be fantastic. I think our form has been fairly consistent throughout the season, but I think our form 9 times on the whole has been very, very good. I think if we can play like we did against Burnley last time and just look at limiting their chances and creating the odd opportunity for ourselves every 30 minutes, hopefully one of them sticks, and pays off. I think, honestly, I can see Burnley winning at best, probably a 0-0 draw.
It's the annoying thing. It's not even on Boxing Day anymore.
I know it's 27th, isn't it?
Is that a Monday night?
No, it's a Tuesday night.
Yeah, Tuesday night.
Fucking hell,
Are you going to that one, Tommy?
I am, yes.
Slagging
my way all the way up to fucking Burnley on
That's
a
a
Tuesday
track.
night.
That's
gonna be. I think that's gonna be the coldest one of the season.
Oh god,
I think so, yeah.
Oh yeah. Like, I'd wear 7 pairs of boxers. And,
yeah, literally.
I am also fully aware that we've got Hull City 3 or 4 days after.
Yes, we do. I think
it's literally Burnley to Hull Tuesday, Friday.
Hull is a phenomenal opportunity to look to get into the playoffs.
I was waiting for someone to say the word playoffs.
Yeah, it's a great opportunity for us to finally break into the top 6 because I feel once you've broken into it, you can consistently stay in and around it.
I think it's going to happen, boys. I think we might actually get to the playoffs. Tommy's looking at me and shaking his head like, what are you doing?
Can you imagine if we managed to make the playoffs this season?
Imagine a day out in Wembley.
So I saw actually on Instagram somebody, those anonymous posts, like somebody saying those predictions. I might put one on about Mbappe.
Are you going to say Blues to get playoffs? It was like how football put it.
Somebody said that we'll win the playoffs this season.
I think we could.
Fucking hell.
Okay, so let's say we get to the playoffs. How hard do the club need to work to get St Andrews fully open?
I think they'd open it knowing that it was still it's still destroyed.
Still asbestos in the stands.
Yeah, I genuinely think they would.
90th minute limbs, the stands collapse. About 10,000 dead.
Well, that wasn't it like a French game, the Ligue 1, and they all pile forward and they all collapse into the stands.
Yeah.
What, Farmers League?
Yeah. Wonder who plays there.
I know. That podcast never actually made it to.
Yeah, I was winding Zach up a little bit, to be honest, but I retract a lot of these statements I said about it.
I think Mbappe is overrated, and I will stand on that hill myself and take hits for that.
I'll walk out, fellas. The man's just scored 4 goals in the World Cup final.
3.
Oh yeah, well, at least he won.
3.
3 in the shootout.
It's 3. It went 4.
All right, 3. But
you can't count Messi scoring 3 goals in a World Cup final, can you?
All right, we'll call it 3.
Yeah.
But even so,
I was because the talk was that I don't think he's as great as people are saying, which is obviously good for the game he's just played in the World Cup final. It's obviously very disappointing for my statement, that's for sure.
I don't know, because he scored 2 penalties. His goal was fantastic.
That's the thing that made it up for me, because it was like for 80 minutes he was
shit.
He wasn't even there. It was completely non-existent. But then those 2 moments, it was like, okay, I can see why he could be the best player in the world. He's got 12 goals at the World Cup.
And he's 23.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I was.
And he's overrated.
I was disappointed in him though, because it's like you should be for the best player in the world. You should be like Messi. You know, you should be the best player like all the time, not like hanging about on the wing when it's just like a couple of minutes into the game. You should be like firing away as soon as you can, because when he did get into the game, you could see he was the best player in the world, but like for most of it, particularly in those first 80 minutes, he was not beating players, passing the ball back pretty much every time. I mean, France were absolutely awful in that first 80 minutes.
They were diabolical that first half. I mean, just can we say the player that you compared Mbappe to, please, Tommy? Cause
Romelu Lukaku at times, yes. I do see that. I do see very similar things sometimes.
Not even slightly. If someone said name the 2 most opposite strikers in the history of football, I would have said Lukaku and Mbappe.
Nah.
What in terms of the way they play, their play style? Yeah.
I'd rather Lukaku than Mbappe.
Oh my god! Oh my god! I'm gonna walk out, chaps. I'm gonna drive it home. I'm gonna drive it home. If I crash, I crash. Deserve it.
You walk out the studios and there's just like a car mangled in the fucking fence. I don't know how to drive.
Haven't even got out the car park.
It's an automatic, Zach. It's just fucking stop and go. Like, come on.
Oh, you should have seen my driving lessons.
I haven't had one yet. I've had a couple of lessons with my dad, but I haven't had like a test or anything.
No, I ain't had a test.
Great.
My brother's 17 in April, and my mum was saying on the train on the way down, yeah, do you want driving lessons for your birthday? But no. No.
Don't blame him.
No,
Don't blame him. I want a PS5 instead.
He has got a PlayStation 5. Actually.
Has he?
Yeah, he got that for Christmas. Lucky.
There you go. There you go. There you go. Well, you've got a PS5. I got a PS5. Do you have one, Tommy?
Nope.
Get one.
I got a PlayStation 4.
Nice.
Yeah, but that's about it. Really.
Great to the 5.
Can you imagine a Blues Focus Battlefield or whatever we play? Fortnite or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. FIFA.
FIFA Pro Clubs.
Ugh. That used to be fantastic. It's absolutely shite now.
I'd love to build. I'd love a Birmingham past and present on Ultimate Team, but we don't have good enough players to compete.
I know, and I'm still waiting on Zigic to get his icon card.
I know.
Or Christoph Dugarry.
Yeah.
How does he not have an icon card?
I know.
He's quality.
Alexander Haleb.
Yeah, he was quality.
Cameron Jerome.
Yeah. Oh man.
Have you seen that clip of this young Arsenal fan who says to Arsene Wenger, "Can you sign Messi, Bale, and Cameron Jerome?"
What is that?
So he's just said 2 of the best players in the world, and he follows up. Have you not seen that clip?
No, I haven't. No.
Really?
No, literally.
But I want to know what dealer this man goes to, because he sounds like he's having a great time in life.
I was in hysterics.
Oh,
Messi, Bale, and Cameron Jerome.
God.
Well,
Why would you want Gareth Bale?
Why would you want Cameron Jerome?
I know.
That's the real question here. There you go.
All 3 of them players are better than Mbappe, though, so
I know you're just trying to wind me up. So I'm not rising to the bait. I'm not rising to the bait.
Oh, you're already bit to the bait.
No, I'm not doing it.
Your head has fell off, and it's...
No.
He's in full denial.
Your head's rolled all the way to the Mackies down the road, man. Like, as soon as he said Lukaku, your head's gone.
No, not doing it. Not doing it. I couldn't believe what I was hearing. From the football opinions both of you have said, I thought you two know your stuff. You know your football.
I do.
And then you come out with that.
Well, I clearly do, because for 80 minutes he was fucking dog shit.
Exactly. He had 2 alright moments.
And then he bagged a hat-trick.
Yeah.
Yeah. What more can the man do?
Mikel San Jose once completed a 60-yard pass for us. Doesn't make him a fucking good player.
I've seen Scott Hogan score hat-tricks similar to that before.
Yeah, do you know what I mean?
Did he score
Hogan's
a
hat trick at West Brom was harder than what Mbappe had to do.
It would against tougher opposition, though. You can't say that, though.
I'm not doing this.
Against
today.
West Brom.
I'm not doing this.
I can't remember many Christmas games we've actually had at the Blues. We've had a couple of Boxing Day ones.
I know exactly one we've had, but because it's part of the Christmas quiz, I don't want to say it.
Oh, no.
Rat.
No.
I feel like we're going to get most of them right.
Yeah,
You say that, but people think I've got knowledge. I'm ball knowledge and all that.
Yeah, no,
Tommy loves it.
No, we've had some decent spells around Christmas time. I always feel at Blues we always seem to start the season brilliantly, or not brilliantly, but we always seem to start well, and then it's always the second half of the season that fizzles off, or you know, just goes wrong for us. It seemed like it's been like that since we've gotten into the Championship, really.
I remember when we were in the Prem 09-10 season when we had Jerome and Chucho up top. And I think we won 5 on the bounce in the Prem, didn't we, around Christmas time?
Yeah.
We went 15 unbeaten and 5 on the bounce.
We did, yeah. We played Chelsea Boxing Day, I think, that year. Or New Year's Day. It was one of those two. I can't remember which one it was. We drew 0-0. We should have won, actually.
Yes, when Chucho tapped it in. And,
yeah. He was onside as well. Fucking hell.
VAR should have come in then, shouldn't it?
I know, yeah. I remember because 2010 was a right big year for, like, bad referee calls, because obviously that was the year in the World Cup when Lampard's goal was disallowed, wasn't it?
You mean the 19-foot over the line ball baggery? Yeah.
I was wondering whether they were actually going to give that goal on Sunday, actually, when Messi scored. Because I was like...
Yeah, it looked way over the line, didn't it?
Yeah.
I think with
it was all the offside as well, though.
With all the technology these days, it's so easy to see, isn't it? I think even offside now is so... It's pretty reliable, isn't it?
On the note of offside... How the fuck was Reading's first goal given? Because I'm 99% adamant the fucker was on the line when he headed it in.
Yeah.
Stood offside. He's in front of the keeper.
I don't know, actually.
I didn't see replays of, like... I haven't seen... I don't know.
I'm willing to die on this hill because I guarantee someone on Sky Sports has already shown that it was onside and looked like a fucking idiot. But
way onside by like 2 metres.
Because where I was sat, I was literally parallel with that goal, so I was like, he's on.
I have done that before, though, with the West Brom game in 2019.
Yeah.
I can't remember who scores. I think it's Dejan Garner who taps it into the back post. I was so adamant that he was offside in the goal. I look back on it after we lose 3-2. It's like, no, he was miles on.
Yeah, I think so many football fans do that when they watch it on the TV. I did it in the World Cup final. I thought it was a handball, and I said, look how evident this handball is. They show the replay. It's not even near his hand.
It's his shoulder.
It's literally, it's hardly even hit him. But
he volleys it.
I know. Literally, every football fan does it, don't they? So.
Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? I mean, like, because obviously there was that Benitez moment that always stands out for me because it was just like completely wrong. It wasn't even close to being.
No, he was well onside.
He pulls it back as well, doesn't he?
Yeah.
I think it's Jerome on the line. He pulls it back across for Benitez and he taps it in. Fuck off.
Fuck referee.
Yeah, decisions go against you in football. Are part of the game, innit? So.
Yeah, but we get a lot of decisions. Let's be honest. The one time we had a decent decision this season. And fucking Yuki got a 3-match suspension. It was a dive, but it would have been nice just to have one for once.
I know, yeah.
Yeah.
It's always typical, isn't it?
I'm sure any football fan you speak to says their club gets a lot of unlucky decisions.
Unless you're Man City.
Stoke away. No, Stoke on Boxing Day. That one where we won 2-0, Omar Bogle.
Fuck.
That's it. that's
I'll leave that question out.
That's a Boxing Day one, yes.
Yeah, 2018.
I'm just gonna go through all of the matches.
Yeah, I know. No, that was a great game. I was sitting there.
Maybe we should do the Christmas quiz then, because instead of having to talk about getting like all of our minds freshened up,
yeah, go on then.
Yeah.
get the Christmas quiz out.
I'm down for it if you guys are.
My brain is ticking, so.
Right, we'll do the Christmas quiz because I don't want you answering all my questions before we get to it.
Are we just kind of shooting out answers
so
when we think of them?
I'd say get notes on your phone.
Oh my god.
We're taking this serious. There's a prize to be won, fellas. I don't want any
Google.
cheating or anything going on here because this is serious stuff. This is the big Christmas quiz of the year. So
the big fat Christmas quiz.
It is. It is. Now this might be too easy for you gents. It might be. Might not be.
Actually, hold on. I've got an idea. If you're watching this on visuals, you'll see what I'm about to do.
Oh. Whoa! Look at that! Look at that! That is the production has significantly gone up here at Blues Focus. Well. There you go. Right, so we got 20 questions, 19 now after the Boxing Day Stoke question has gone out the window.
Whoops.
But no, 19 questions might be too easy for you gents, but at least You lot playing at home might get something out of it.
You're like Richard Osman. You are.
There you go.
Thank
there
you
you
for
go.
everybody playing at home.
Right. Audience engagement, get them involved.
Yeah.
So, have we all
Please
got
subscribe.
notes up on our phone?
Hey?
Get your notes up, Tom.
Oh, I see. Sorry.
I want complete validation that there's zero cheating going on.
All right. Okay.
Because
Bloody hell.
the £3.50 prize in my bag is very, very serious.
Is it? It's inequality streets.
Maybe.
They're not there. I can't fucking eat them.
Oh,
$3.50 for a fucking inequality streets. I just realised that. So.
fuck. Right. Okay.
Inflation.
Ready for the first question? We're starting off
Cost of living
We're
crisis.
starting off very easy.
Go on.
Okay.
Blackouts.
What minute did Obafemi Martins score his goal against Arsenal? The exact minute.
God. Actually, I've got two answers in my head. I don't know which
Yeah.
one's right.
I want the exact minute. Oh, I'm glad I've got you thinking then, because I didn't want you to just power for every question.
Yeah,
so
that's
I want the exact
easy,
minute.
that one is.
Yeah, well, I thought it would be for you gents. You.
I think I know which one it is.
I want the exact minute.
I think I do. Yeah.
Some of these are multiple choice as well, but I think it's pretty obvious that there's only a few possible minutes this could be.
Yeah.
Right, next question. Where did Blues finish in the championship last season?
It's depressing either way.
I
Isn't
know,
it?
I know.
Even if you get the answer wrong, it's
Yeah.
still depressing.
Yeah.
I look like such a shit fan.
No. This is more. You should have revised, boys.
I
Should
know.
have revised.
I tried to cram in as much last night, but I just couldn't fucking think of it.
Right. Okay. Next one. Ready?
Go on.
How many signings did Harry Redknapp make in the summer of 2014?
Well, I know how many.
2014,
2014.
2017. Sorry.
I know you have a cold, but I didn't know. It was...
Few years too early. A few years too early.
Oh, I have no
How many
idea, actually.
signings did Redknapp make in 2017?
There was a few, weren't there?
There were a few, yeah. A few too many,
Yeah.
apparently. Okay, next one. And I need to change this because the answer's wrong. Right.
Trying to do the math in my head.
Chris Towns.
How many goals and assists did Jude Bellingham earn in his 44 games at Blues?
I know how many goals he scored. I
How
don't
many
know
goals and assists did he clock at Blues? And I know this because it's on my wall at home.
Oh, you bastard. I'm going to put that. I might be wrong. He probably is. These are decent questions, actually. Well done, Zach.
Thank you. This took absolutely ages. Absolutely ages.
Stop it.
Jamie, you good?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I'm not cheating. I'm literally just trying to.
No. Right.
Revise.
3
No, no,
points.
no.
3 points up for grabs here, gents.
Oh, God.
3
I have to put
points.
a 3 next
So,
to it so I remember.
Blues finished third in the Europa League.
Mhm.
Okay. Earning a total of 10 points.
Mhm.
Can you name the other 3 teams
Oh,
in the group?
yes, I can.
Please.
Does spelling matter?
No, spelling don't matter.
I do.
I am an English teacher.
Yeah, I got it.
All 3 teams.
I think
1
I went
point
to
for each.
all 3 of the home games. If I'm
There
not
you go.
wrong. Didn't go to the any away games.
I'm super fan.
All these questions are within the last sort of decade as well. I
Okay,
haven't
that's
gone
good.
any further than that.
You're not going back
because-
to 1970 with Bob Latchman and Bob
No,
Hassel.
exactly. I know we might have some younger viewers, so I don't want
Gilmerick.
to screw anyone over too bad. Right, next one.
Yes, sir.
Troy.
Trevor
Oh,
Francis.
well, we all know this one again because we've mentioned it. So a 3 point for you fellas. But Troy Deeney hit blank club appearances against Reading on Friday.
Alright.
How many professional club appearances has he made? And I made it multiple choice, but I'm no longer making it multiple choice because we all know the answer because we just mentioned it. We're not playing on Boxing Day this year. We face Burnley on the. Oh no, that's the Stoke one. Leave that one out.
Stoke City.
Alright, okay. How much did Blues sign Lukas Jukovic for back
Oh, I
in the
saw a tweet about this the other
16-17
day.
season? How much did we sign Jukovic for in 16-17?
Unless the 17.
This is a complete and utter fucking guess.
Sorry,
You sound like the squeaky teen in The Simpsons.
it's not the first time I've told my
We
voice
should
is
ex-
squeaky.
We should explain that Zach has got a cold.
Yeah, I
Um,
don't normally sound.
So for people listening to audio, sorry,
Yeah,
soz.
sorry for that.
Actually, no, full sorry.
Yeah, I know.
Sorry.
Right. How many
Soz.
goals? Question 9. This is, by the way, gents.
It's 8, isn't it? Because you've skipped the Stoke one.
Yes, you're right. It's 8.
God, he said
I
that
want
this
an
quiz
extra-
was
I
going to
want-
be quality.
I want an extra point for that.
Sorry.
Been fucking rubbish so far,
right,
lad.
right. Here we go. This is multiple choice again, but I'm not going to make it multiple choice actually. How many goals did Che Adams score for Blues in the 18-19 season?
Make it a bit harder next time.
Well, Tommy might walk away with this. Who knows?
Imagine if I lose now after I said that. Fucking hell.
All good, Jamie?
Nope. Yeah.
Right.
I love how Jamie's stuff.
Right. Who is currently the oldest player at Birmingham City?
This is a complete and utter guess.
I think if you think it should be quite obvious.
Is it?
I think it is quite obvious, yeah. I think you'll kick yourselves if you get this wrong, I won't lie. Ready? Next one.
I'm torn between two players.
Yeah, I think I am as well.
Go with your heart.
And that always mugs me off.
Go with your heart.
Go your gut then.
Not much of it.
It's just had 85% of it gone.
Yeah, it's fucking good.
How did I forget about that, honestly?
Carry on.
Right. Okay. After relegation from the Premier League in 2010-2011, where did Blues finish in their first season in the Championship?
I know that.
Yeah, I know that.
Good.
Good
Right.
memories
Next
of that
one.
season.
Shit.
What is
Played
the
so many games.
What is the capacity of St Andrews to the nearest 1,000?
Full capacity, so not current asbestos capacity.
Full capacity. Right, next one.
If you've mugged me off on this one, then I'm going to be very upset.
No, there were 2 answers on Google, but I verified the actual one. I didn't contact.
What, did
the
you
club.
go around every seat?
Did you tweet Ian Dutton and then just
No,
like put loads of other
I
complaints?
just went with a
underneath?
website that looked a bit more professional. So.
Oh, good.
My
No.
front door's not locking. Can you come and fix it for me, please?
Brilliant. Right. What number? Question 13. What number did Michael Clifton-Beld wear for Blues? Got it?
Nope.
Right. 14.
You didn't struggle with that one, did you, Jamie? Really? You can't remember Clifton Belt's number?
Oh, the fucking...
Right. 14.
I'm getting axed from Blues Focus after this. I'm telling you now, Adam's going to be phoning me tomorrow.
Right.
What the fuck?
This one's quite a tough one. I'd be pretty impressed if either of you got this. What Bundesliga club does Ivan Sunic currently play for? Oh, I saw Tommy type instantly, so...
I was expecting a tougher question than that.
Yeah, same.
Sorry.
Yeah.
You both know it?
I say
Come
that.
on, Zach.
Alright, never mind.
I think I might have put Pedersen's team down, but I'm willing to look like a fucking idiot.
No, I know who he's playing for.
We face Forest Green Rovers in the 3rd round of the FA Cup, as we all know. But who knocked us out in 2021? Not last year, the year before.
Oh, yes, of course. Forgot about that. The 2020-2021 season.
That's the one. That is the one. Right.
Yeah, I remember that.
Ready for our next one?
Mm-hmm.
Question 15, because of the Stoke question. Blues beat QPR 4-3 back in 2019. Che Adams bagged a hat-trick, but who got the other goal?
Oh, yes.
Che Adams hat-trick. Who scored the other?
I think I headbutted my dad for that celebration. I think I jumped around and I nutted him in the face.
Brilliant.
It's
thought
like,
you-
yes, get in!
I thought you meant you did it purposely then.
Oh, yeah, it was full on.
Brilliant. Right, all good?
Fucking
Yeah.
don't know.
Right. Hannibal has picked up 5 yellow cards this season. As we know, he loves a crunching challenge. But 2 other players for Blues have also picked up 5 yellow cards. Can you name them both?
I know
1 point for each. Correctly named.
Is that 5?
Yeah.
Currently?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm trying to think of people who've done that.
Who else likes a naughty little challenge at Blues?
Couple of them.
Yeah.
Troy.
Everyone.
Yeah.
Some of the fans sometimes. I honestly can't think, actually. I didn't even know we had that many yellow cards. It's probably for pathetic little challenges, to be honest. Let's be honest.
Right, ready for the next one? How many penalties has John Ruddy saved this season?
It might be a bit lower than I thought, actually.
I would tell you how many he's faced, but I think that would give it away,
Yeah.
so I'm going to keep that one to myself.
Oh, I don't know, actually. That's a bit of a difficult one, that is. I can't really remember the most recent ones. I can remember stuff from 2008, so I can't really remember ones.
So I mean, like, I was expecting like fucking 1990s and 2000s to be thrown
Yeah,
in there.
yeah,
As soon
yeah.
as that went last deck, I was like, oh, fuck.
Yeah.
That's when
What
I've
was
been
Martin
at
Granger's last game? For
I've been
the
at
Blues?
uni. I've been obviously training as a sport worker. I've had Matthew's
Yeah.
6 year. Like, I don't know. Like, my fucking knowledge has died the last
We'll
year.
get into that later.
Right, next one, you ready?
Yeah.
So, John Eustace, obviously, current manager at the wheel. What is the only club John Eustace managed before becoming Blues manager. So he was manager
Yep,
of
got
one
it.
club prior to the Blues.
I actually
Who is
don't
it?
know.
I write this down
That-
with such confidence
That
to
is
be wrong.
disgraceful. You don't know it, Tommy.
Yeah, Tommy. For fuck's sake.
Sort it out, Tommy. Sort it out.
God,
Sort it out.
I'll let myself
I'm
out.
gonna have a solid
Right.
fucking 2 or 3 here on this.
Right, fellas. The last question, if you feel you haven't done so hot, the last question is worth 8 points.
8.
8 points. This is basically I want a paragraph. I'm joking. It's not an English exam.
Yeah.
Since Rowett's departure in 2016, Blues have cycled through 8 different managers.
Oh, I
Okay.
see, yeah.
Can you name all 8? But I want them in chronological
Oh, God.
order. So I want Rowett, obviously, as your first free one. Then I want the next
Yes.
person, then the next person, then the next. And you can have Eustace for free because I'm feeling in a giving mood. It's Christmas, isn't it? So
Oh.
you can have Eustace for free. So Eustace at the bottom, but I want everyone who came between, in chronological order.
Oh yeah, of course.
8 points this one, gents, to finish off the BCFC Christmas Quiz of the Year.
Blues Focus Christmas pod.
Yeah,
quiz of the year.
sorry. Forget we're not.
We're not the official ones, yes.
No.
Do we count caretaker managers?
No,
6, 7.
Not
Okay.
counting
okay.
Darren Carter or anything, or whatever his name was.
So is Eustace 8?
Yep.
Okay, that's good. Right, we're good. Yeah, I've got them.
So it goes Rowett, 7, then Eustace.
Wicked, right.
Right. When we come to Mark, I trust you fellas. I would
Yep.
say swap phones, but I trust you.
Mhm.
It's not school anymore. And if you're cheating on a Blues Focus Christmas quiz,
What's wrong with
that's
you?
quite sad.
Yeah.
So,
Jamie, I'm looking at you for this.
I'm still writing my answers.
These headphones are really strange because I can hear you.
I know.
It's like I'm watching it back
Honestly,
almost.
I actually love talking into the mic. It sounds so nice.
You should probably up your tinnitus or whatever you do. Get out of it, just say, what?
No, it's good.
Okay.
All done?
Nope. Yeah.
No, take time.
Yeah, I'm done.
Right, fantastic. So, question 1. What minute did Obafemi Martins
Fartins.
score his first goal against Arsenal? Jamie, what did you put?
89?
Tommy?
88.
It was 89.
Damn it!
Well done, Jamie. 1-0, Jamie.
Back.
89th minute. Right, question 2. Where did Blues finish in the Championship last season?
I went 19th.
I went 20th.
1-1. Tommy, 20th.
Ah.
Well done, you.
I did
20th.
between that.
Question 3. How many signings did Harry Redknapp make in the summer of 2017?
Are we giving a point for closest answer here?
Nope, I want it spot on.
I went 15.
I went 12.
14. No
14.
points. No points
God.
for anyone. Number 14 was Liam.
You were close. You were close, man.
I remember the 11 on deadline day.
I think that's what threw me, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Right. Question 4. How many goals and assists did Jude Bellingham earn in his 44 games at
I've
Blues?
put 6. I think it was 4 and 2.
Tommy?
I could
I
be
put
wrong.
4 goals, 5 assists. That sounds wrong now.
4 goals, 3 assists.
Ah.
So 7. So unlucky. You were 1 off, Jamie. 1 off.
Damn.
Question 5. Blues finished 3rd in the Europa League. Can you name the other 3 teams?
I'll go first. Braga, Maribor, and Bruges.
Can you confirm I've got them?
Nah, that's fine. Yeah, 3 points, fellas. 3 points for that one.
I'm up to 4 now. So that's
Troy Deeney, obviously. Question 6. Troy Deeney, club appearances.
yes,
We all know.
600 appearances.
600.
599.
Yeah.
600.
On his 599th appearance.
Stoke game we skipped. Djukovic. Question 8. How much did Blues sign Djukovic for, Jamie?
I put 400k.
Oh, it was $1 million, wasn't it?
It was $1 million.
Yeah. Oh shit, it was.
Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it?
£1 million.
God damn it, Zach.
Oh, don't
all
blame
your
me.
fault.
Don't blame me.
It's
Don't blame
all
me.
your
Right.
fault.
How many goals did Che Adams score for Blues in the 18-19 season?
I went with 23.
Oh, it's 22.
It is 22.
Oh.
Unlucky, Jamie. Unlucky.
I put 22 at first as well.
Oh, you're joking.
So I remember he got to 20.
What was really annoying about that season is that Tammy Abraham scored 25 as
Yeah.
well. It's like, you
He,
bastard.
he wasn't the only player to get more than Adams that season. I think Pookie got 26.
Yes, he was the top scorer.
And I think there was one more.
It might have been. It might have been like
Was,
Maupai or one of those players.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Watkins,
I think you're right, yeah. Question 10. Who is currently the oldest player at Blues?
I went Ruddy.
I went George Friend.
It's John Ruddy.
Damn it.
John
Those were the two I had in my head.
John Ruddy is
That's what I was
36,
different
and I
between.
believe George Friend is 34, 35, but he's certainly not the oldest.
Blues should have done a piece on John Ruddy being the oldest man in the team. If they have, then I've completely fucked that one up.
If I'm not wrong, gents, this is fairly even so far now.
I'm on
4-5
7.
to Tommy.
Eh?
It's 5-4 to you.
Is it? I've got 7.
Question
This is
question 5 was 3 points, Jamie.
Yeah.
Ah.
Just add 3 onto it then, yeah.
So,
That would explain that.
question 11. After getting relegated from the Premier League in 10-11, where did Blues finish in their first season in the Championship?
It's 4th.
4th.
Yep.
Yep.
Well done.
That was also actually question 10 because you.
Oh
skipped
yeah.
one once.
Question 11. Capacity of St Andrews
I've
to the
got
nearest.
29,000.
Tommy,
30,000.
it's 29,000.
Bastard.
29,409 rounded down is 29,000.
Yeah, you'll get this next one anyway. I was fucking Kifton Bell.
What number did Clifton Bell wear for Blues?
6.
Yep, 6. Well done. Well done.
I was hoping he'd slip off on that one then.
Question 13. What Bundesliga club does Ivan Sunic currently play for?
Hertha Berlin.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
right. Yes.
For Berlin. Well done.
This is where it all fell apart for me. This is from here down.
We faced Forest Green in the 3rd round. Who do we get knocked out to in
I don't even
2021?
want to, I literally just guessed Charlton.
Oh, it was City.
It was Man City.
It was Man City as
We
well.
lost
3-0
3-0,
loss.
Oh yeah,
And
because
then-
we were 3-0 down and did alright second half.
Yeah,
didn't
because
we?
he took the piss and bought off every glimpse of talent in that
Yeah.
City team to embarrass us further. Blues beat QPR 4-3 back in 2019. Adams got a hat-trick. Who got the other goal?
Tommy just put me out of my misery.
Harley Dean.
Harley Dean.
Cool, I'll put you.
Yeah.
This is where I might come back though.
16. Hannibal Mabry picked up. This is 2 points, by the way. 1 point for each.
I've only
correct
got
answer.
one.
Hannibal Mabry picked up 5 yellow cards. Who got the other? Who's?
Sanderson and
joined?
Bielik.
You can have 1 point for Bielik.
I've only put Trusty.
You only put Trusty. Trusty's neither of them.
Nah.
Bielik and Bakuna.
Alright.
Baka got 5 yellows.
He's got 5 yellows.
Fucking hell.
Naughty boy.
I know.
Yeah.
Question 17. How many penalties has John Ruddy saved this season?
Uno.
Tommy?
2?
2. Is correct.
It was Rotherham and QPR.
He's faced 4 penalties this season and saved 2.
Which were the ones that he hasn't saved?
Can't remember. I don't
Oh,
know.
come on, Quizmaster.
Sorry. I couldn't be arsed. I did this at like.
You've done a Jeremy Clarkson.
I did this at like 10 o'clock last night, fellas. So
A lot of effort's gone into this, he said in the chat.
I've had months to plan for this. I did it.
To be fair, so have I. I've only got one camera that's not even balanced on a tripod.
I did this like 12.
I'll take a
hours ago.
photo of what it looks like right now because it is fucking tragic.
Right, question 18. What is the club that John Eustace managed before taking over at Blues?
Kidderminster Harry.
Kidderminster Harriers, the mighty Kiddie Harriers. Massive everywhere we go. I love it.
This is make or break, and I've got fucking none of them. I guarantee
Okay,
it.
so since Rowet's departure, can you name chronologically? So who came after? Add your points as you go here, fellas, so we can
Okay.
keep track. So who came after Rowett?
Zola?
So
Gianfranco
Rowet's
Zola.
first.
Rowet's first. You don't get a point for Rowett though.
Yep.
No,
I thought you had to put Rowett on.
No.
Oh, fuck.
No point for Rowett, but Zola came next.
Yeah, I got
correct.
that.
1 point. After Zola,
Redknapp.
Harry Redknapp did come next. Point for Redknapp.
Cottrell.
Cottrell did come next.
Mhm.
Gary Monk.
Gary Monk. Yep.
Mhm.
Pep Clotet.
Yep.
Isaac Karanka.
Yep.
Lee Bowyer.
Yep.
John Eustace.
Perfect. So if you
8.
got
I got
all
4.
got 4,
Oh no, I got 5. Who's the 5th I've got?
so they need to be in the order
Was it Monk?
of Zola, Redknapp, Cottrell, Monk,
Yeah.
Clotet, Karanka,
So I got 5.
Bowyer,
I
Eustace.
got all of them correct in that last question. Is that 8?
That's 8 points, fella.
8. Good.
You get Eustace for free because I'm feeling nice.
17 to 21. Tommy wins.
Is that the final scores?
Indeed, it is.
Congratulations, Tommy, your prize.
Yay! Woohoo!
This is an incredible prize.
I'm
I hope
excited
it's
to
a
see what
bacon
this is.
sandwich.
Cost. Actually, it didn't even cost me anything because I asked my mum if she had any chocolates I could just give out. So
Hey!
there you go,
I got
Tommy.
a massive bag of roses.
Enjoy that, fella.
To be fair, they
All
would have
for you.
been fully wasted on me anyway. So
I'm sharing those out, by the way.
There you go, Tommy.
Feeling
Well
incredibly
done, fellas.
generous.
That was the Christmas Blues Focus Christmas quiz. Comment below what you got in the comments. If you beat 17 or 21.
They've definitely beaten 21.
Yeah.
If you've beaten 21, you can join us for the next episode.
Yeah, you can come and claim this prize, actually.
There you go. But I hope you enjoyed that, gents. Yeah, that was a Please Focus quiz.
Yeah, we need to do more of those, actually. We'll do those as a segments next time.
We do.
Did anybody watch because we're trying to keep those Christmas themes, even though there's not much Christmas about it at the moment. Anybody watch Muppets Christmas Carol in English?
No.
Oh,
I
you didn't have cool teachers, did you?
No. What did we used to watch at Christmas time in school? I remember in primary school once, it was quite cool actually, because you don't have a lot of freedom in primary school. You're pretty much tied to constantly being supervised by an adult. But in year 5 and 6, we had about 5 classrooms, and there was a different Christmas film playing in each.
Oh, right,
it was like a little cinema.
Yeah,
you could go to one, got bored halfway through, could go to the other. Thought that was class. That probably a Christmas Carol was being played. Maybe The Grinch.
Which is your favourite then?
Oh,
Christmas film.
Yeah.
Die Hard.
It's
It's a
a
fucking
Christmas
Christmas
film,
film. I'll
yes,
fight you
it
all
is.
over it right now. It's a
It
Christmas
is.
film.
oh
I did
no,
a module that in the
You're
college.
you're
actually,
gonna
saying
hate
that
me.
it's Christmas
I
film.
ain't watched Die Hard.
Oh yeah. By the way, we're bringing in a new section. It's called Zach Tries Shit He's Not Tried Yet in Life. Like
I'm not very experimental with food. I like my home comfort.
he
So
hasn't had a doner kebab.
I'm trying to think of something.
no, I ain't had
He's
a
a
doner
uni
kebab.
student. He
It's doner
hasn't had a
kebab.
doner kebab. And he's not a vegetarian. There's no excuse for
That's
this.
shameful. I know. I Chinese food all the way. So
I had a Chinese chicken curry.
favorite Christmas film? I'd say you might not have heard of it, but National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. Heard of it?
Oh, I feel like I have.
I got ripped into saying that at uni. Everyone was laughing.
I
'cause
feel
everyone
like it's
was
one of them films where I go, I don't know it, and then when it goes on, I go, oh yeah.
It's a good film. It's about a dad who just tries to make Christmas perfect for his kids, but
Did he fall through the roof at one point?
it falls off the roof, I think. Can't remember.
Might have seen it.
I haven't watched it loads of times, 2 or 3 times.
Do
But
they get like the world's biggest Christmas
Yeah.
tree? Yes, I
Yeah.
have seen it. It's good.
good, very good film.
Yeah. It's a bit Home Alone like.
Yeah,
Yeah, but it is good.
Home Alone's up there. Elf's up there.
Yeah,
I know people don't like. Some are a bit mixed about Elf. I think Elf's a great film.
Elf's great. Yeah. I don't know. I actually don't know which one my favourite. I mean, I know what my favourite Christmas song is. It's Paul
Go on.
McCartney's ones. Simply
yeah.
having a wonderful Christmas time. There's a good story behind that actually, because when we went to Wigan away in that monk season, we won 3-0. And we just started playing that at half time. It
That's
was
class.
really
That is
fucking
class.
brilliant. It was like, yeah. I think we were 7th at that time as well, actually.
I'd say Fairy Tale of New York is probably my favourite.
That's
Ah,
exactly
that's
what
a
my
Christmas
favourite
song.
one is.
That is a good song.
Class Christmas song.
Mm.
Get you in the spirit. What about? Alright, let's say keep on the theme of Christmas. Let's call this a little Christmas segment. I think we need a bit more festivity in this podcast. Let's say Christmas dinner arrives, right? Mum, Dad, whoever's making it has cooked it up for you. But there's a little twist. They've only made 3 parts of the Christmas meal this year. Couldn't be asked for whatever reason. I don't know. What 3 items are you having on that plate?
Oh God, this is where I'm going to expose myself as a vegetarian now. I'll let you guys goes first because I genuinely
Go on, Jamie,
I'm
you
going
wanna
to
kick us
embarrass
off?
myself. here.
Turkey, pigs in blankets, stuffing.
Okay.
And
that's-
does gravy come with?
Yeah, gravy.
Gravy doesn't count as a
free.
component.
Gravy's
Yes,
Gravy's a
free.
sauce.
Gravy's free.
Beautiful. Yeah, that's fine.
Compliment.
Yeah. I think you've got to look at the dynamic of the plate, though. You need a bit of colour.
I mean, it's a bit more difficult. I suppose with you it's harder, and with me it's literally like, right, I'm going to enjoy 2 bites of each fucking thing. So what do I really want? I'll have 2
Yeah.
pigs in blankets, a bite of stuffing, and a little bit of turkey, and jobs are good 'un for me.
No,
I
really
think
not.
people always think of this about me actually, saying that when you're vegetarian, saying that you always like your carrots and your peas and your Brussels sprouts. It's like no, nobody chooses vegetarianism in order to eat more vegetables. That's not a thing.
Yeah.
Like nobody gives a shit about that.
What is it for you? Is it a nut roast?
No, I don't even do that. I feel like I've in Christmases before, I've got like those corn roast things,
Oh, okay.
which are horrible. And they're absolutely shite. They're the driest fucking
Oh no.
meat substitutes you've ever tasted in your life. They're dreadful. But I feel like I don't know. Maybe mashed potatoes. That's probably one of the
It's a great
creamy
shout. To be
mash.
fair.
That's
Great
nice.
shout.
Yeah, it has to be good mashed potato, creamy.
Yeah,
Can't be
yeah.
like little clumps in it. It's got to be
No.
like Gordon Ramsay.
Add a bit of salt to it. You know,
Yeah.
just
Bit of
just
bit of
butter.
bit
bit of butter.
butter.
Yeah.
Salt.
Leveret gravy.
A little bit of cheese in it as well. Then put a little bit of cheese in there.
I don't know if that works with the gravy.
I've been putting cheese on a lot of things recently.
Have you?
I've been a bit embarrassed by that. I made some beans on toast before I came in today. I thought, there's some cheese on the side.
No,
I'll just grate that on there.
Cheese goes good on 99% of stuff.
Although you're gonna find this well weird, right?
Don't tell me you've never had cheese, because I will fucking walk home.
Disclaimer: I've had cheese. I have had cheese.
I've had cheese.
My favourite, I quite enjoy this as a wrap, right? A boiled egg and cheese wrap.
I mean, to be fair, you're going to call me an animal, but I sometimes just, if I'm in a rush, I'll get a wrap, bit of butter, bit of grated cheese, put it in the microwave for 1 minute, and it is fire.
Yeah.
Just a job.
So, to be fair, a boiled egg in it, I'm going to actually try that.
Yeah,
Any
good.
salt and pepper on it, or...?
Can't be asked most of the time.
Fucking students.
I'm so lazy. When it comes to cooking, I'm not a lazy person, but when it comes to cooking...
My kitchen's always fucking being used by somebody. That's the real annoying thing.
Literally the same.
So like, I either order a pizza, which is majority of the time, I gotta be honest.
How are you so thin?
I don't know. I must have.
You've got like a ridiculous metabolism.
Yeah, I must do. Yeah.
I know.
For those watching on YouTube, you can probably see I can wrap my fingers around about 3/4 of my wrist.
There you go.
Look at that skinny Tommy Kelson.
Well then, pizza.
Send it.
I tried to go into the gym like a couple of times, and yes, it was just like no results even after a couple of months.
Sniff a salad and I gained 3 pounds.
I've said to Jamie he's coming to the gym with me at some point.
We've got to do a gym workout.
Welcome to Tag Along. Tommy, you were benching 100, so
I was pre-COVID.
we'll get you
I'll
on
probably
to the gym.
bench 40 kilos, but I can only just go back to the gym, can't I? So I'll probably
Olympic bar level.
Yeah, like Olympic bar,
we'll
we'll be
do,
killing it.
We'll do Blues Focus, go to the gym.
That'd be funny.
Bit of
That
dumbbell.
would be funny. Yes.
We'll do a push
Why
day.
is this not working?
Push is the most fun, I think.
Yeah,
Leg day.
Legs are good
No.
for me.
I want a leg day.
Yeah.
No.
This is a democracy,
No.
so
We've got to
you've
do
been...
everything. We can't not go in and do
Leg
just...
day is rank.
What do you mean?
The leg day is the best day.
I think if you do
You're gonna
a
look
leg-
like a fucking turkey if you
I
don't
think-
do your legs.
I think if you do a leg day properly, it's fucking vile.
Leg days are the best day.
I think my legs... I'll go word this correctly now. Make sure I don't fucking say
Absolutely
something weird.
wham.
My legs are thick. No, they're not.
With a capital C.
It was literally... I just feel like it's easier for me because I've got very little in the upwards closet. But downstairs I've probably got more going on.
What's this podcast? I thought today of all days we'd have some structure, but no.
And I'm not the one who's made this dirty, so...
Well, there you go. That's the Blues Focus podcast.
How have we gone on to gym discussion?
You?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was me. It was me. Sorry. It's not my whole personality. I'll stop talking about that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
I don't know. Christmas dinners have never been a real big thing for me, really. I don't really do Christmas traditions.
A Christmas food, you can only want Christmassy based food. Because I'd argue there are foods you only predominantly around Christmas time, like probably stuff like that.
Pigs in blankets.
Yeah.
The worst type of food you can possibly think of, really. You know, just like the fattiest
unhealthiest,
things. Yeah.
like on your bed for days food. Yeah.
Let's be honest, that week between Christmas Day and New Year is just a week of eating leftover shit.
Yeah.
Is there a better time in the year than that?
I don't think there is.
Especially if you're off work.
I think from the 23rd to the 27th. That sounds quite specific, but
Yeah.
23rd to the 27th, day before Christmas Eve, getting into that mood. 25th, day after Boxing Day is just as good as Christmas Day for me. Football, still a shit ton of food. Get to use everything you've.
Well, it was football until they changed all the calendar years.
Yeah.
Fuck FIFA.
I know.
Fuck
man,
FIFA as well.
Fuck FIFA.
Honestly, like, but there's that. 27th is just
Fuck
as good.
Mbappe.
Stops right in his tracks. I was talking about beyond Boxing Day. I hear the word Mbappe. Stop.
No, we're not going back to
Like,
Mbappe now.
what?
No. We're not doing this today, gents. We're not doing it today. But yeah, 23rd to the 27th.
I love how Jamie's just like breaking into like a mini ASMR session right now.
I know he's loving it. Actually, I'm quite liking the. Oh, I just can't.
Oh.
I can't listen to that. I can't listen to that.
That's been you fucking drinking that all day.
Yeah, sorry. Brilliant. Yeah, sorry. Oh man. What else do we talk about? We've planned this so poorly.
I know.
We haven't planned it poorly, just obviously it's one of them, innit? Like, what do you talk about? We only used to do an hour together, so now we got three. We're like,
The thing is with Christmas, like, it's not very football related, is it? Because obviously we've always done shite around Christmas as well. Really.
It's quite weird being fucking 8th
I know,
on Christmas Day. Oh no.
I know. It was, what Christmas was it that we were bottom of the table? I think it was with
Kawanka.
It was.
and Cottrell as well.
Yeah, we just played QPR and we were bottom of the league, weren't we? I remember at half time. I remember the first half. I can't remember what year it was, but that first half of the QPR game is still the worst half of professional football I've ever seen at any level ever.
That was some bad.
I couldn't believe what I was watching. It's horrific. But times are better now.
I don't know. Blackpool last season was probably fucking dire as well.
Yeah, you're not wrong. But I think QPR was particularly depressing just because it put us bottom of the league and we were just, it was
brutal.
Have you ever bought like any Christmas things from the Blue Store before?
I know my parents have bought a few little bits for me.
Yeah, I always get a calendar.
I think I've had a calendar before. I think I've had like maybe a Birmingham wallet.
Oh right.
I like that at the time. I mean, I'd probably get rinsed if I walked around with it now.
Yeah.
13-year-old me at the time loved it. Blanket as well, maybe.
I've got a Blues throwover. I'm 29 years old and I still have a Blues throwover on my bed. Don't do that shit. The kids will warm
actually, I've got one thing I do really like is you know the little pins you get. I got a Santa in a Birmingham.
Nice.
That's good. Yeah, that's good.
Good little present that. I was pleased with that. So, but no.
When was it for you guys that you suddenly realised that Father Christmas isn't real?
He's not real.
Just absolute tears in the corner.
Yeah.
Maybe he's realised the Easter bunny's not real.
You what?
I was quite late, you know.
Really?
Genuinely quite late.
14?
This year?
17?
Yesterday.
Maybe last year. Just now, you bastard.
Just a few weeks ago. No, I think I was about 10.
10?
I was quite late to the party.
Alright,
but I think it's because my parents just worked really hard to make Christmas quite special, and I think Santa being involved added that bit of razzle dazzle, that bit of magic. Do you know what I mean? So I think that's why they wanted to
razzle dazzle.
They wanted to keep it
I
going.
haven't heard that word in years.
No, so I was quite grateful because they did keep it going as long as I could. But I think you start getting ideas when you start learning about science in school, and there's apparently this big magical man flying through the sky. You start to think, Did you ever look at those Santa trackers?
Yes, I love those Santa trackers.
I thought that was the sole bit of evidence that was like, he must be real because there's a Santa tracker.
Legit.
Like someone's tracking Santa. So I thought to myself, he must be real because someone's filming him in the sky. But
I've seen him.
I've seen him.
Did you ever YouTube Santa caught on video or anything?
It was always just like really weird videos of them going in like town centres and stuff like that.
Yeah, I know.
I
or like scaring a kid or something.
Yeah.
Like, I've seen a few of people dressing up as the Grinch and scaring kids.
Yeah.
When did you guys find out then that Santa
I think it was around...
no longer existed on the planet?
I think it was about 7 maybe.
7, yeah.
I feel like I just heard loads of arguing downstairs. I feel like, that's probably... I was never really built into the idea of thinking he was completely real. I always had the idea that most of it was Mum and Dad anyway. Because they were always saying they're going to get presents, and then Father Christmas is going to bring the other ones. And then I was like, right, well, why are you going anyway?
I think I wanted to believe just so I'd make sure I'd get presents.
Yeah.
If you don't believe, I think 7-8's the average age. Jamie, when were you?
4.
4.
So
raised hard. This kid is,
bit of a background story. My brother is a dickhead.
Of course.
So my brother has 5 years over me, 5.5 years. So I'm currently 29. He's 35. He found out when he was either 8 or 9 that Santa isn't real, and literally first thing he did was went, Jay, Santa's not real. Straight away.
Yeah.
Just ruined my life instantly. He does it every time.
It is gutting when you find out, innit?
He still does it to this day. And
they used to get me like, they used to get me like a Christmas card, and they'd give Santa a black eye and be like, yeah, we battered him on the roof, and he.
Bloody hell!
Oh yeah, I was
he was fucking hell giving Santa a black eye. He's on the fucking naughty list.
Yeah.
I think my granddad told my mum the Easter bunny had been shot one year. I can't remember if they hadn't bought eggs or whatever.
Did he get a BB shotgun or something. And
don't
like,
know.
is he a hunter?
Mate, I do not know, but yeah, apparently.
You do live in Worcester, so
That
you
is true. That is true, but
What's wrong with Worcester, mate?
yeah.
I live in Cheshire actually, so I probably live in a
Lovely
more
little
middle
place.
class area than you do.
But no, it's devastating when you find out something's not real. It's like everything's over. But anything we want for Christmas this year?
I am so stuck. I could like literally in terms of like what I actually need in terms of like podcast making and vlog making. I need a new camera, a new tripod, a new SD cards reader, a new laptop, a new phone. If there's any sponsors out there, please, for the love of God, help me out. I'm broke as fuck.
Sponsor us.
I've got uni rents. I've got 2,500 paid by the government in grants, which doesn't actually cover the whole cost of it.
So shit, isn't it?
And I have to pay 500 out of my own back pocket to just fill it out. So
I think it's nuts how student finance. Not getting all political on the
I know,
podcast,
yeah.
but I do find it nuts how student
Fuck Boris
finance.
Johnson.
I do find it nuts how student finance don't fully cover your rent.
I don't understand it either.
Mine does just, like,
Yeah.
literally just by probably like a tenner.
Wow.
It's nuts.
Fucking hell.
I know, but I use that tenner for good.
I mean, what was it like for you, Jamie, back in the 1500s when you were a uni
Plenty, yeah.
student?
I'd go over there and lamp him right now.
Well, I'm 29 years old, for fuck's sake. Like, I was born in 93. These all make out as if I'm like...
A granddad.
Me and fucking Winston Churchill were bowling with the man then back in the day, like, Christ alive. Do you know that I said this to Zach earlier?
Playing
like,
cricket
you
with
two-
Neville Chamberlain.
Yeah,
You two are
yeah.
fuckers, right? Every time we've had a guest on, we spoke about footballers and they talk about like Maldini. Without fail, I'll get, Joe, do you remember them? You know, and I'm
That's
like,
always
bro,
Zach, that is.
no,
That's
it's-
always you, yeah.
It's because I'm always scrambling for something to say. So I think,
That's one thing we haven't talked about. We haven't actually talked about what it's like to have been talking with Mike Dodds and Paul Robinson and Jack
Yeah.
McGovern.
Yeah.
I
They
mean,
were
that
all
was
class.
yeah. They were such great guys. They were so easy to contact. They weren't. I mean, like in the Paul Robinson podcast, me and Zach both have like troubles with uni Wi-Fi because
shit houses.
it's just the fucking worst. And yeah, I couldn't make it onto the call, and then halfway through, Zach suddenly drops out. I didn't actually say that in the podcast, so if you're wondering why Jamie
Yeah.
just ends it and then
I just disappear.
he just goes, he's like fucks off immediately.
In the Zoom call itself, you could sort of see my screen, and it's annoying. I had a banging question lined up, and I got halfway through it, and then
Well, what was it? You could pose
the
it to
question
us.
was obviously Paul Robinson's. He switched from left back to centre back, didn't he? And
Oh, I did that anyway.
He's a. Well, I don't know if it was the exact question because I said
I would
he's
have
obviously.
better.
I asked he's a smaller centre half because he's what 5'9", 5'10".
Yeah, he's
So
about the same height as
I
all
said,
of us,
I
yeah.
said, what's it like adapting being a smaller centre half? Because a lot of the centre halves you see are what 6'2", 6'3". Look at our
Yeah.
back line. Robbo's 6'4", Sanderson looks 6'1". Same with
Trust it.
Trusty, who's 6'2", 6'3". So I said, what's it like being quite a small centre half? Not to
Yeah,
offend
yeah.
him, but
I
small,
respect
you know what
it.
I mean?
I respect it. Offend the guest. I like it. Yeah. So basically, you know, you're really
No.
small. What was it like?
No.
Since you're a little short ass, how did you cope with
I was
coming?
genuinely interested because I grew up playing in goal as a very, very small goalkeeper. So I was just interested what's his sports, yeah.
Are you still playing football?
Five-a-side.
Oh,
I
right,
would
I
like
see.
to get it back into the uni team because we did a little football journalism Group A versus Group B game, 11-a-side before the break, and I smashed
yeah.
it, fellas. I won't lie.
Yeah, nice. Yeah.
Making save after save, so shows I've still got it. So I might put the glove. I've asked some gloves for Christmas as well. So
It's interesting that we've all played in goal before, isn't it?
yeah, that is quite mad, isn't it?
I played in goal from about 9 till
Yeah.
11, I think.
It's a good role.
Yeah,
It's
I was the
pressurising.
tallest person in the squad. That's why I went in goal,
There you
and then everybody shot past me. Then
Without
It's quite
fail, I'd
embarrassing.
always be the smallest. So there you go.
Little who's you like Lee Camp, I suppose.
Lee Camp, I'll take that. I'll take that.
Good shot
lovely
stopper.
Campney. Lovely
Yeah.
Camp. What's that Mexican keeper? Ocampos? Hero-
Ochoa.
Ochoa.
Oh,
It's
Ochoa. There's an Ocampos as well. I think he used to play. He was like 5'8". So
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
yeah, you know which one I mean.
God,
Yeah, I
honestly.
love coming up against him on FIFA because I just put it in the other corner.
Top
every
ins,
time.
isn't it?
Bang.
Game
Chip
over,
him
innit?
every time.
I know it's quality. It's quality.
Get dinked.
Brilliant.
I think in terms of like, well, like Christmas presents. Did you ever get stuff like that? It was like, did you ever
Did
get
I
Christmas presents?
Christmas
Yes.
presents? No, I woke up to
No,
an empty
yeah.
lounge.
You're not welcome in this family.
No, I was very grateful. My parents would always go above and beyond for both myself and my brother. Extremely grateful for the stuff they bought me and continue to get me. So
Yes.
I was very fortunate growing up. My Christmases were always very special. And as I said, extremely grateful for those. And I think any parent that goes above and beyond to make Christmas amazing for their kid deserve a medal, because Christmas is such a lovely time, and I think if a parent makes it special for their kid, they're real ones. They're goats.
I know.
None of this messy talk. Parents who make Christmas special for
They're
kids,
the real
so
heroes. That's the real
goats.
quiz.
But yes, I did get presents for Christmas. So.
Yes. Best Christmas presents? Worst Christmas presents?
Oh.
Any Christmas stories on Christmas Day?
Yes, so I remember being about 4 or 5 years old, and my mother bought me a bouncy castle from the front room.
Bouncy
However-
castle?
That is
Yeah.
class. What,
However-
that would fit in the front room.
Yeah, it was not a massive fucking
That's
one, but it was-
still
Oh,
very
right,
cool.
However,
I'm
my
still
mum
worried.
might have forgot that there's electric pumps in the world, so my poor oldest brother had to pump this up with a little foot pump.
Oh,
And
God.
apparently all you could hear all night from downstairs was fucking arsehole dick. All night, apparently.
That's brilliant.
And it went down, I think, after about 4 days. So it was seething.
That's class. That is class.
I love that. I love the idea of your brother just like with the little foot push and things.
You know the football pumps you get as well.
Yeah.
Just one of those.
He's not even gonna care about this. He's just fucking
You've
working
got
his
it
arse
for 5 minutes,
Yeah,
and
apparently all you could hear was dick, fucking prick, arsehole. Like, why? No pump.
then brilliant.
Who's
What about you, Tommy?
No caller ID.
I think the best presents is that one there. That's a Christmas present.
Oh, bougie.
It's very good presents. I love it. Pretty much all the podcasts are made up on that laptop there, and all the vlogs are made up on this phone here.
There you go. I hate Macs, Tommy. I won't lie.
They are a bit shit. Yeah.
Hate them.
Unless you've got everything that's made by Apple on that computer, then
Futile.
yeah,
Yeah.
they're so unreliable.
I know.
If you speaking of which,
Hang
actually,
on,
if you
did
are
you
going to
say
buy,
you love it?
I love it because it's like a great piece of equipment. But
Yeah.
when you need it to be good, it's fucking rubbish.
Mm.
But genuinely, if you're thinking of buying a MacBook for this Christmas, I'd advise against it. But if you have got an iPhone, then probably do it because they just work together perfectly.
Not to brighten, but Laptops Direct is actually a great place for laptops because you can pay like on a monthly basis.
Yes.
So Laptops Direct, you are welcome.
Yes.
Free little plug there. If you want to sponsor us,
Any other sponsors that we want to get out of the way before we?
Adidas.
Yes.
If you're about Nike,
Anyone?
One football.
Apple, OneFootball, Amazon,
Yes. Elon
Currys.
Musk, please
Elon
take
Musk.
over us.
anyone who could give us a little bit of cash,
A little bit of cash.
A little bit dollar.
and we'll
I know,
promote
yeah.
whatever.
Blues yourselves.
What's the-
That'd be great.
Birmingham.
Yeah.
Helpful.
I
Yeah.
mean, speaking of which, I'm going to
They
the.
have no money to give us.
Yeah. we've bought some of the beer mats as well. If you want to show the camera,
I'm
Seth.
gonna get them nice and close.
We got these sent. I can't remember what game it was now, but these from Project Football. Make sure it's in focus. Yeah. But yeah, they're really good because I got them sent. I can't remember what game. I think it's the QPR game. I got them sent. I did a little intro with them. I've used them pretty much every single day. Every drink I've ever had since I've had them. He's showing them all of them.
Sorry, they're so class.
They're wicked, yeah. They're proper good. And I know that they're doing more sales in the future. So Project Football, go check them out. They're very good guys. As well, I'd also want to make a quick shout out as well to Aaron, or as he's called on Instagram, who I had on the vlog last week. Who's on my donation page just donated 50 quid to me.
Oh,
So
my God.
massive fucking thanks to that guy. Please
That's
go and follow
class.
him on Twitter and Instagram because the guy's an absolute legend. He's doing a rock climbing event, I think, in the new year in Switzerland. I'm interested to see how that goes because I'd like to see a vlog or something like that. I could hook you up with a GoPro, lad, if you want to go and film that. But yeah, that was unexpected but fucking wicked as well. So thank you very much for that, mate. It was a very pleasant surprise. It really was.
What a guy. What a
What a
dude.
guy,
man.
man.
What
What
man.
a top man. As well, Jude Bellingham saw my brother's Instagram story the other day as well.
There you go.
We'll
Step closer.
Yeah.
This time next year, we'll have had Jude Bellingham on the podcast.
That is.
Can you imagine? Ben Foster as well.
Even if it's for 15 minutes, I'm not even joking.
Yeah, literally, yeah. That's
10
one
minutes.
thing,
I'd really struggle to try not to cry. She's come back.
yeah.
Just the second he pops up, Jamie breaks down.
Come back.
Crying
Full of like hyperventilating and that. Oh, really?
Jamie's not said anything. He smoked 14 cigarettes.
Oh, man.
It was so nice to see Bellingham.
Yeah.
Oh,
You were in the main stand, weren't you?
yeah.
That was interesting, wasn't it? Yeah. Well, what guy?
What a man. He's going to go on to have a
very good career, let's face it.
very, very good career. Injuries aside.
Even if he does get injured, I still think he'll battle through. He's just that good of a player.
Yeah.
You know?
What do we reckon, though? He's back in England. Bundesliga doesn't start till the 21st of January. He's definitely signing some kind of contract for a Premier League club, I reckon.
Well, if he's back in England, he can come on the pod.
I don't want him going to Liverpool, man.
No, I don't want him going to Liverpool.
I'd rather it than Man City, though.
Liverpool's probably the last... Liverpool's the last club I'd want him to go to.
Man City's too robotic, though. They literally base the whole game plan on Kevin De Bruyne. That'd be crap for him to develop.
I think
they'd bench him as well.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It's just...
I won't want him to go to Liverpool by any means, because... I fucking hate Liverpool fans.
Yeah, I hate Liverpool.
Sorry, there's not any Liverpool fans listening.
Also, where did Liverpool fans suddenly think they've got a connection to Jude Bellingham, by the way? I've heard a few fans say, oh, idiots. Jude loves us. When?
Hey, mate, he's a Liverpool fan, he is, yeah.
I know,
When did that happen?
I know.
I read something on Twitter. I think I saw it in the same article.
He loves Gerrard.
He loves Gerrard.
I read it in the Liverpool Echo the one time. Fuck off.
That's the first time I've ever heard you do an accent, actually. It's like...
Is it? Oh, there we go.
Gerrard.
It's not coming out again. Christmas special, that was.
Christmas
Enjoy
exclusive.
It. Sink in.
On the note of transfers, can we talk about this absolute stroke of fucking genius, which is potentially keeping Bielik and getting rid of Crossgrove?
I know, yeah. I was surprised to see that.
There's no way. If Derby accept that, then... Actually, no. Bielik's the worst player I've ever seen. Derby, you might as well just give him us, because he's shocking. He's awful. Just take Cosgrove's world class. World class.
Particularly in League One.
Yeah. Some would say he's
You're
better.
your fucking terrible team.
Some would say he's better than Mbappe.
Yeah. Oh, man. He's the next Erling Haaland, he is.
No. Erling Cosgrove.
Silence. Tumbleweeds.
Just annoys me. Oh, man.
I've always had very laid-back Christmases. I've never had, like, family over. My family don't really get along,
literally,
to be quite honest. I think they've sort of...
Same.
Yeah, literally. I think we've all got, like, that working-class route of, like, everybody just hates each other all the time.
No, my family get on, but we're the same in that it's just me, my mum, my dad, and my brother. Like, we don't have family around. It's quite nice, really, because it's just chilling it. I think Christmas is a time to eat, sleep, and just do whatever the hell you want. It's a few times in the year where you can just properly relax and just enjoy yourself.
Unless you work in a fucking healthcare.
I nearly got called in on for a shift on the World Cup final day. I was like, are you serious? I work at the FA as well. It's like, why are there shifts on whilst there's fucking World Cup finals
the biggest game in your kind of thing. Like.
Yeah, it's like, for fuck's sake, honestly. That's why, I say this again, summer tournaments, play them in the summer, right? You don't play them in the winter. They're not designed for the winter.
Yeah.
To appease a fucking bullshit date anyway.
Humpty Dumpty.
Yeah, we can't. We don't want any more winter World Cups. No. Keep them to the summer, please.
Yes,
for love of God.
Thank you very much.
Didn't feel like the World Cup because I was literally sat there watching England 3-0 up against Senegal. I was like, this is great, but I am fucking freezing.
I know, yeah.
I know.
I really was. It was a weird feeling. I thought about like maybe doing some live streams for the England games. I was like, I just can't be arsed. You know?
Yeah.
It didn't feel like a World Cup for me. It was good. Don't get me wrong, the final was fantastic. The group stage games were even better.
Oh yeah.
I feel like they were probably some of the best games in World Cup history, really. Yeah. Belgium going out, Uruguay going out, Germany going out, Spain nearly going out as well. Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guarantee, if Lukaku was French, they would have won the World Cup.
Oh, it's a lovely wind-up.
Wait, are we only joking? Shit.
Oh man.
Tommy's not.
No. Oh fuck it.
I'm only saying this because I can see you've got the Austin Trusty one there. Why the fuck wasn't he picked for the USA team?
Why? Yeah. Honestly, it's so ridiculous. I don't think they understood how good he was, really.
No.
Yeah.
Unreal little player. He's he's been nothing short of exceptional for us.
Can we buy him, please?
In terms of even like his goal scoring, he's scored a couple for us this season, hasn't he? We need to do everything in our power to keep Austin Trusty. Because
even just extend another year loan, not Hannibal.
Yeah.
I think with Trusty, he's one of those players that could even come better as soon as he leaves us.
As he ages, yeah.
Yeah.
Completely agree with that.
He's got pace, he's got power, he's got aerial ability, he can pass a ball. He's got the whole package, really.
Yeah.
Would you expect him? And I don't want to take this too far, but how far do you reckon could he go in his career.
I think he'd have a place in the Arsenal squad.
I think he could, yeah.
I think similarly.
Mid to lower Prem.
Yeah, I think so. Why isn't this working? Cool.
How old is he? 23, 24?
Yeah, he's roughly about that age.
Top. Oh, it's so hard to
He's
say.
better than
he's
top
so,
championship,
he's
I'd say.
so young, and he's. I think he can go as high as lower Prem. Where I think it will go is top end to mid championship.
See, I could see him in an Everton team or something.
At this current stage.
Yeah, like how they are
Really?
now, struggling a little bit. Yeah, or Bournemouth or someone.
I don't know.
Not in a back two. Not him.
I think he could do a back two. I think if he actually had a left back or a wing back who actually stayed, so he didn't have to struggle all
yeah,
game,
you're not wrong.
he'd be alright.
Smells nice.
It's got a bit of a burn to it afterwards.
Is it?
Yeah. It's not as strong as like
What would you know if I just whacked that absinthe?
Well, that's like sherbety.
I don't like its. Ugh.
It's got a kick.
It's very sweet though. Is the thing. I'm not really liking sweet things.
I quite like it actually.
Well, then you can drink all of it.
It's a shame it's not a bit stronger because we could have had like a shot of it or something.
Yeah, I think it's quite nice.
I need it to be bitter. This is the thing, you know, like.
You're an ale man.
Yeah, and lager as well. I can't stand like sweet drinks. I don't like cider. I like Baileys. Baileys is nice. It's like it's kind of like ice cream.
You ever had a Baby Guinness?
Don't think so. No.
Next time I'm in a pub, get a Baby Guinness.
Yeah, I'll pass them round.
I'm done.
They are your prize to me.
I'm done now. Oh.
James already been sucking out by it. I actually don't know my roses very well. I know my quality
I
streaks.
think roses are
Blue.
they are blue. They are. I was going to say the best, but I think they're all just class.
Oh, that's a... Bear with me.
Very fancy.
Apologies on the audio there if you heard like a vibration in the background. It was the AC that we had on.
You're going to have a lot of editing to do, sorry.
He's gonna love it. When's this going out?
Christmas Day.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
It is. That's why I got it like today, because I'm like,
Oh, wow.
any later it's like fucking pain. Cause
Nice little
I
Christmas Day pod.
literally, my editing system at the moment, for anybody who's interested to know, you're probably not, it consists of editing the whole file together. But my fan and my battery on this laptop are so buggered, and I still can't be asked to get them repaired, which is about 170 quid to get them repaired by Apple. Or if you get it done second hand, it's cheaper, but you can't get anything done by Apple then. It's
Oh,
like
shit.
it's like not an Apple product then.
Santa might hook you up.
How old is that bad boy?
6 years old.
Yeah, it might
Yeah.
be time for the.
2017. Is that 6 years?
It will be next year.
Yeah. Yeah, literally, I've had it for that long time. And yeah, it's because the editing side where it isn't that bad, particularly with a podcast. There's not much to edit out, and with the vlogs as well, I do it all on my phone. So my phone's more powerful than my laptop at the moment.
You just got to cut your brother swearing out, and that's bad.
That's pretty much it, yeah. But then in terms of just like actually exporting it, it will just crash most of the time. So I've had to take it up to 10%, pause it, shut it.
Just down the whole thing now.
Just do it.
No chance.
Come on out.
It's too sweet for
I
me.
throw up everywhere.
It's
I
too
promise
sweet.
you, if you had a bit of Coca-Cola with it, it's.
That's the thing, yeah. I need it a bit more. I need a bit more bitterness to it. I need it more to be like Jack Daniels or whatever.
I do
didn't
like
bring
it.
anything.
It's got a sherbety taste. It's weird. It's nothing like I've tried before, I'd say.
No, that's what. So it was given to me as a Secret Santa gift at the poker Christmas meal
Oh,
on
fair play.
Saturday. But then obviously I was like,
Can't drink, yeah.
Yeah, you said normally by 2 pints it's
honestly,
game over.
shit faced after 2 night. Walking home with me mate, and she was pissed as I was like, I can't fucking hear. She's like, you're out. I was like, I'm fine. Like, trying to roll a fag, walking. I was like,
Yeah. Have you rolled all your fags today?
Nope. I bought
No,
a
you
pack
still
of
not-
straights.
Oh, right, okay. Because literally, like, every time I'm seeing you in the German market, it's like literally you were just rolling one. I was like, you know, I've done them before.
No.
Get them pre-prepared.
The problem is with tobacco. Oh God, are we recording as well? This is fun.
We've all had. We've all had a
tobacco.
fag. Have you had a fag before?
No.
No.
Have you?
Yes.
Good lad.
Thoughts?
It's just, it makes you miserable.
Nah, it doesn't.
It does.
Not miserable.
Makes my life better. Don't
I
smoke.
remember just I've tried a few once. You don't need to take the headphones off, by the way. It's active.
No, I know. It's just cables get caught. So
What I've been doing is just as I need to cough, I've just.
Yeah.
it's the way to go, isn't it? It's the way to go.
If you do pick up on me coughing, though, I do apologise, guys.
Yeah, I
and to
apologise
you
as
guys
well.
on the listening sounds.
I know.
I genuinely don't get ill that very often.
No, I don't. But that's the thing, like.
Jamie
But when I get I don't get ill. But when I get ill, I'm ill. Like.
yeah.
I don't just go. I've got a sniffle. Like the
Yeah.
only time I've been really unwell this year is obviously one for this surgery.
Yeah.
That was I took 2 weeks off.
Yeah.
And 2 COVID.
Yeah.
Have you ever had COVID?
Yeah, and
Really?
it dick slapped me for 10 days.
Wow.
I was like full
Yeah.
10-day isolation. First 5 days I was in bed.
It's horrible. I had it once, and it's.
The sleep was the worst bit for me. I remember being too hot, so I stuck my leg out of bed and then instantly started shivering,
Tick
and I
off.
literally was just
You
like,
go,
I wanted
yeah.
to cry.
That's
You're
like
getting
the worst
half an
feeling
hour's
in
sleep.
life.
You're waking up just wet from sweating. Like, oh fuck.
It's just a.
I lost my taste and smell as well.
Yeah.
See, I'm losing. I think my taste is slowly coming back, but I recently lost my taste. I could taste that fine. I could taste those fine. So, but if I lose my taste for Christmas Day, no.
Give me fucking COVID on Christmas.
Imagine no.
I've
no,
only
it's-
ever known I've had it once, and that was after I got back from the QPR game at the start of the year.
Ooh.
And that was when it was like the worst thing ever to do. That
Yeah.
was when they had all the passes and the
You're going to die.
vaccine mandates and
Yeah.
all that shit.
Yeah.
So I was like public enemy number 1 in my household. I'm joking. They didn't give a shit.
You're an arsehole if you can track COVID. Yeah. You don't care about your family.
Because I got back and I was like, oh, I've got a bit of a cough. So I did a test, as you do,
Positive.
and it was positive. I was like, oh, right. I didn't feel bad, though. I feel like it was like very minor, or whatever it was.
Yeah, they can be quite inconsistent. I know my brother got a false positive once.
Yeah. We've had a few at work, yeah, but we still have to treat it as a positive.
Yeah,
It's
you
a
do.
nightmare.
Until it's confirmed, it's fine. It's normally only fine. I'm interested, Jamie. Do you vape at all or no?
So I vaped for a month last year, and then I one of two things happened. So I went to watch Birmingham versus West Brom, where we lost 1-0 when Carl and Grant scored, and we battered them all game. One of
God.
Troy's first games.
Yes.
Yeah.
And my vape died just before kick-off.
Oh no.
So I obviously, at the end of that game, stormed to the shop, and a 20-pack of fags later,
Yeah.
I was smoking. I then vaped again for a month, and then at work, when I snapped and went, "Can I have a fag?" everyone applauded me when I walked back in the office, and the exact words were, "You have been a dickhead for a month." I was like,
You
I
tried
can't do vaping.
You tried
Yeah.
it?
No, it's too. There's no
You have-
kick
just
to
do the
it.
real thing.
Yeah.
Do or don't.
Yeah. Have you tried? You've tried a vape or no?
Yeah, I have. Yeah, it's not good.
It kills my throat as well. So I've got a vape. You'll see
Yeah.
it later. It's in the front of my car.
Is it?
My emergency vape, yeah. But it fucking burns my throat. I can't do it.
Emergency vape.
It is an emergency vape.
I've heard it smells nicer than it like.
It
tastes.
does. Yes. Yeah, there's
Yeah.
no doubting about that.
But that's
Yeah.
another thing. Like, why flavors?
Yeah.
Why flavour? Like, I'm sorry, but I would have more respect for you if you vaped and just got a nicotine vape. Cool, fantastic. Don't be blowing cotton fucking candy at me with a vape, lad. Like, you're not vaping. You just,
Bubble gum.
you just
Ugh.
being a child. Like,
Somebody bought in a pineapple one once. I was like, get that thing away from me.
I,
Don't come in with breathing yellow gas out.
well, you just have Brussels sprouts and leaves, wouldn't you?
My mouth smell like a fucking arsehole.
How would you know what that smells like?
Oh,
And that's
I need
my
another
first
sip of this now. Get rid of the taste.
I am not that it's over, but I'm very glad things are back to normal because
100%.
Yeah.
some people
Fuck me.
quite enjoyed the COVID period in terms of that they just enjoyed the time off school and work.
I hated it.
Absolutely hated it.
I liked it at first.
Hated it. Every
But
last second of it.
Second one, the third one, I nearly lost my rag with everything because people were really starting to get on my nerves then.
We kind of half spoke about it very quickly, but we do
Yeah.
want to genuinely thank all three special guests we had over that World Cup period.
Absolutely amazing.
You were all fantastic.
Amazing.
And it was so much appreciated. All three once said they'd happily come back on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So-
great for us as a small podcast to
Yes.
don't get me wrong. You know, we've got an alright amount of subscribers. We get decent views, but it helps. You know, just propel that further. So massive thank you to you three. It was fantastic for us.
They were so helpful and so. You know, there were no rush. You know what I mean? There was just like very chill people.
Yeah, it's like we said to them, like, I think we said to both Mags and Mike Dodson out, and they both said, yeah, happy to.
Robbo was so chill.
Yeah,
yeah, literally.
Especially when you cut out the pod, obviously there's bits of it you won't see. Because obviously there's that in between stage where you've left and I'm waiting to be hosting.
Yeah.
And he was just like, I literally was like, Robbo, I'm so sorry. And he was like, Jay, it's fine, dude. Like, don't worry.
Yeah.
He said, just re-ask me the question. And we're good to go, man. He went, these things happen. It's technology. No one likes it. I was like, sound.
Yeah, and that's why it'd be great to do these in person. Literally, we can, we're more than available to do like these sort of things most of the time. You know, we can make these sort of specials, like monthly specials.
As he looks at me, who's got a full-time bloody practitioner's job. We're always available.
Just you wait.
If you give it enough in advance, I'll win it.
Yeah. I think
and, if my boss Tom is watching this, please let me have the time off of this podcast. Thanks. Love you.
But yeah, they were all great. You know, they were fantastic people. Particularly with Mags when we first started out, because it was like all three of us had never done something like that before. The closest I'd probably gotten was asking Troy Deeney for a selfie at the awards night last year. That was probably the closest.
Did he give it?
He did, yes. He was so pissed as well. It was hilarious. He was literally leaning on me and my brother at one point. He was like. If I find the photo, I'll put it up on screen now. Sorry to do you dirty like that, Troy, but it's funny.
Actually, in all fairness, we can slightly talk about this Mags thing because it will come into how much of a good bloke he is.
Yeah.
So in terms of he got really busy, understandably. He's an ex-footballer, learning YouTube, doing everything, and he got busy, and he did genuinely apologise. But the thing that won us over was he literally texted us his actual mobile number and said, "Lads, please get in touch with me. I am so sorry. Like." I will sort out a time. Like, we'll sort this out next week. And he kept to his word. He literally did, to be fair. Tommy, you spoke to him. He was really nice.
Yeah, he literally was. Yeah, he was, like, spot on throughout most of it all, really. I don't think I was expecting the sort of, you know, the typical football vibe you get off people.
Yeah.
There was
very
none of
arrogant,
that, though.
like,
He was so chill.
Saw more of their human side, them as a person rather than a footballer, so that was great to see.
I've just got the best fucking message I've ever seen on this thing. I was worried about, sorry to go off topic again, but like I was like really worried before we did this podcast that I'd have no hours or no time to film any of this. I've just checked on this micro SD card which I'm filming all the audio into. It says 245 hours still remaining.
Oh, look at that. That's a long...
Fucking get in.
Got 100 quid worth.
That's probably the season.
Oh, man. How many days is that?
What,
245
That's
hours.
like 3/4 of a... hours.
No, it's 10,
hours.
10 days, 5 hours.
Oh,
Jesus Christ, we could do a fucking long podcast there.
We
would get a bit dead at the first second.
I'm in work at 7
a.m.
a.m.
What would be sick? What would be sick is a blues-focused 24-hour podcast charity.
Yeah. We need to.
I'd be game for that, and I mean, the only thing.
The charity is us.
The only thing.
Is us.
If we do this, I'm gonna shotgun that I am not on the nights.
Yeah, literally, yeah.
I did 4 years of night shifts, and I've only just got my body back to days. Do not do that to me. I will die.
If you do want to see stuff from us, like in terms of like stuff like that, then just let us know because we're always open for ideas.
I wonder if we could book a studio out for 24 hours and. We probably live stream it, wouldn't we?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we would.
So you'd
I did think about.
Have to be careful what you're saying.
Depends on how pissed and tired I'm. I think genuinely a really good idea for the pod would be to give a microphone to Jack and just unfiltered whatever he says goes on.
Can you imagine? Oh my god.
Cancel culture.
Can you imagine if Jack was allowed a microphone and allowed to talk his mind? I would never.
10 points in.
Ever be allowed to show my face again.
You would literally receive an official email from Birmingham City. Hi, Tommy. Just so
your
you
season
know,
ticket has been revoked.
You are banned.
We've got your name on file. You're not allowed in. God. Interestingly enough, though, my dad works with the Blues Trust.
Yes.
If he does come up to you on match days and asks what's good and what's not about the club, be honest with him because he's taking notes and he's going to make changes for us. Well, the Blues Trust are going to take it to the Blues and start talking to things about that.
And these are genuine people who genuinely give a shit about Birmingham City.
Yeah, they're not just employed to do a job. They're there because they care about the club. So.
I mean,
yeah.
Your dad's lovely, by the way. It's the first time I met him last Friday. Really nice guy.
It's the first time he's had a fag in about.
I mean, I was trying not to say that.
Yeah, yeah.
but you've just cut that out.
My mum will be fine with that. Don't worry about that.
Yeah, so my name is Zachary.
No.
Woods.zachary@gmail.com.
Because I took it over. My days. Brilliant.
It was good, that German market. It was a shame that you couldn't come, actually.
Yeah, I was gutted. My dad felt a bit under the weather, and then subsequently I did as well. But I was gutted I couldn't come in. Look like a right laugh.
I literally would have picked you up if you texted me.
I know, man. I know.
I said to him this morning, "You are so bad at reading hints."
I know. I didn't realise you were hinting. The thing is, I think because I was starting to feel a little bit.
He
under
copped
the
it
weather,
straight away.
What?
He knew what I was getting at as soon as I put Zach, are you in Malvern?
Yeah, I clocked it as well. And then when I put yes, I thought, yeah.
I'm genuinely done. I'm gonna go to the toilet.
That's fine.
Sorry, guys.
No, go for it.
Can we just show you Christmas jumper to the camera, please? Hey.
That is such a
Go
cool.
on.
I hate Christmas as well. So that's all Christmas jumper. Are you done with drinking now?
Yeah, I am.
Can I have your
Yes.
cup?
You may.
Because I think what my problem is I'm thirsty.
Do you want
And
some of
that's
this?
why I'm dying. I was going to have a little bit of
You can have
schnapps
some
after.
water if you want some.
I can have one little
That's
bit.
got a bit in there still.
Ah, banner. I can have a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm not driving.
I was a little bit worried if my brother was going to come, if we had like loads of booze out on the... Because obviously he's
Well, it
16.
turns out that you two chatted the Barry Big Bollock saying you're bringing alcohol and I'm the only fucker that did.
I said this morning I'm going to bring some Coronas, some Jack Daniels and some Baileys. And then when I found out we're going on the train, I was like, oh, for fuck's sake, I'm not going to be able to do that now, am I? Because literally, I got here late. Jamie had to pick me up. Actually, yeah, we could probably talk about that.
I am going to get a fucking fine, is what's going to happen. I drove down a tram line, I parked in a taxi zone.
I had no idea where
I
it
am
was.
genuinely getting fined.
I'll have to pay him back on that.
Nah,
to be
don't worry
honest.
about it. These things happen, innit?
You won't get fined. I don't think you were in them long enough.
I was in the taxi zone for a good minute though, and there's literally a camera directly by me.
Yeah, but I think it was
They're
quite.
tough around here as well.
You
aren't
could
they?
easily say, just say you're a taxi for the day. You
Yeah.
kind of are, to be fair.
Or a minicab. I think that's how you get away with it. Actually, say you're a minicab.
You were chauffeuring me and Tommy around
Yeah.
quite a lot
Yeah.
today, so you are a taxi.
Yeah.
And let's pretend we paid you to take us round. So yeah.
You did?
You're a taxi.
Technically, we did, yes.
You're a taxi.
free session for you.
You're a taxi then today, mate.
Yeah, man.
Taxi. Sorted.
I've never had a smoker's cough, and I've smoked since I was 14.
Mm.
Yeah.
Like, I've smoked over half my life. That is depressing shit. Like,
Man.
as a trained drug and alcohol support worker, don't ever smoke. That's not a good decision.
Yeah, it's a slippery slope, as my nanny would call it.
Did you know I didn't have a single detention through high school? Not
Lucky
one.
bastard you are.
Yeah, I know, God, like.
I had a call. I think it all sort of
Such a
started.
fucking nerd. Sorry.
I think it all started for me, like in terms of just not giving a shit about high school. I had a phone call
Year 10.
in, yeah, I think it was sort of year 10 sort of times. It might have been like year 8 or something.
Year 10 for me, because you go for the mock exam year where you just don't genuinely give a shit.
Yeah, that is so true. Sorry, I've been trying to angle with this microphone all fucking day. What?
Wants me to drink this so badly. Save this for a rainy day.
A rainy day. I live and
You
work
are so
above
British.
I live and
honestly.
work above a rehabilitation centre. I can't have a fucking bottle of alcohol in there. They're like sniffer dogs, man. I'd walk in the building, they'd be like,
Really?
Wow.
got alcohol. I got a week's worth of our detention in year 8 for throwing stink bombs in the library and making loads of Polish kids throw
That's
up.
fucking funny though.
Making
It wasn't even me that started it. I just literally booted the door and this kid threw a stink bomb. Next thing you know, I've been reefed into headmaster's office and he's literally like, right, you got a week worth of our detention.
Yeah.
I was like, great.
Year 8 was the best year for me.
Yeah. Year 8 was my bad year though. That's when I was taking the piss.
My bad year was year 11. Well, the year started well. It was 2019 for me. That fucking year just sucked ass. That did.
I was fine to my GCSEs. I just fucked about.
I didn't mind not doing well in my GCSEs because I thought I passed all of them aside from my English language, which even then I passed, but I needed a better grade in order to keep it on. Realistically, if I tried a bit harder, I could easily get like a B or whatever in English. But I just couldn't.
I
be
got
arsed.
2 E's, so I can't judge you for
Wow.
English. Yeah.
E's?
Oh yeah, I'm
I don't think you
When-
could get E's.
oh yeah. Well, back in my day, you could.
Oh right, I see.
I got 1 A, 3 C's, 3 D's, 3 E's.
Oh, fair
The irony is, the A was in computers, the 2 C's were in science, and the C was in maths. And I fell asleep for 40 minutes in the maths GCSE. I was predicting Woke up with 20 minutes ago and blasted out to say, big up.
So hang on. So you woke up with 20 minutes ago and banged it out. So as soon as the lecture goes, you may start, you nodded off.
Yeah, I was up all night.
Drinking.
You haven't even...
No, I think what happened is I finished really quick.
Oh, right.
And instead of rereading it, I just fucking thought, fuck it, I'm going
I was
to nap.
going to say, I thought she said you may start, you just nodded off and then thought,
Might have actually.
I'll do this for the last 20 minutes.
I remember I slept for most of it.
You may now begin.
I know. Everyone's panicking and rushing and Jamie's just going,
Which
It
one's
just
them?
pans round the room and just like everybody's hard working down.
Just
What's that question?
head
Oh,
down.
do your 1 mark questions first and compare to Jamie.
I know, mine's asleep. I like how you didn't get the exam done and then
Yeah.
fall asleep.
Do you remember how they used to make out as if you don't do one your GCSEs, your life is over?
It's only because
It's
they
done.
it relied on them really. Didn't it?
Yeah, I think
You need to come into the
we're,
camera,
we're,
by the way,
cer- we're,
so.
oh.
Looks like I'm talking to the ghost of Christmas past.
We're certainly not promoting that GCSEs aren't worth working hard for.
Yeah.
There.
If you're in school, work hard, alright? You still need to get them, but don't think it's the end of the world if you don't get A's.
Yeah.
They could be done so much better.
Yeah.
They could be over a period of time. Because like with university, you've got exams, but it's not over the entire. It's not right. It's not right at the end, is it?
It's subsidised by coursework as well. I think there could be a day where a kid's just not feeling very well or not on it, and the questions don't get in their favour, and they get a grade that doesn't reflect how
Absolutely. Yeah.
how well they've done. I mean, for me, we had 3 mocks before our actual GCSEs. In every single English mock, I'd got a 7. Every single one, I was quite good at English. As soon as the GCSEs came, whatever, on the days I wasn't feeling too good, and I got a 5 and a 6. So
I had a presentation and some editing to do.
Yeah.
Yes, I do a post-production course, and I was shitting myself literally because the editing software isn't like it's not like Premiere Pro or anything like that. It's this software called Avid,
oh yeah.
and it is by far the toughest editing software I've ever used in my life. Everything is very formulaic, and I'm not very formulaic at all. In fact, I'm completely the opposite. But I got it done. I did all 3 trailers on Hot Fuzz, very good film, and I did my presentation.
What a film.
I know, yeah.
You've never seen Bad Boys 2?
You ever fired 2 guns when jumping through the air? Go on, Zach, you got to join in with
Wait,
the
sorry, what was
impressions
the film?
there. Hot Fuzz.
Don't say even
What is it?
Hot
Hot
Fuzz.
Fuzz.
Oh yeah, Hot Fuzz is a great film.
You got to do an impression now. You got to do an accent. You got a Gloucestershire accent. A
Okay.
Gloucestershire accent. That's a terrible accent.
Oh.
You're right.
I
right, my
don't think
love.
I can do it, me. Nah, that's too Bristolian.
You're my lover.
Yeah,
I-
it's quite good actually.
Yeah.
Do it again.
Oh, God,
See, it's horrible, isn't it? It's horrible.
I'm quite good with Northerners because I've lived up there for
Yeah. I can't do
8
it.
years now.
The only thing I can do is single accent. I can do a Malvern accent well.
You can do your
Really?
accent well. Yeah.
Shit.
Wow.
Who would have thought?
You do Brummy? Go on, give us a Brummy voice.
I can.
Go on, yeah.
Lost my son.
Alright, yeah. I could do him really deep as well, like Thomas Shelby as well, yeah.
No,
But I could do him really high as well, like Jasper Garrett. You don't want to slip into the black country accent when you're doing those though
No,
as well.
because we
No.
have, you know,
Is
we
that
don't-
you all talk like this?
we don't have web feet.
Yeah,
so
alright. Wouldn't you?
We need fucking money, Tommy. He's
Yeah, and City have got the most money out of all
You
of those
sounded
two.
exactly like Thomas Shelby then.
Thomas Shelby.
Yeah, you actually did. No,
The American stock exchange has gone down.
no, I
We
think,
throw them in the guts.
I think,
I like these microphones you can whisper into them.
yeah, cool, aren't they?
Not like my shitty Apple headphones I got at home. I have to shout to an audience.
Your camera quality's good at home.
It's the lighting that's the thing.
Is it?
Yeah, it's a normal.
I like your
webcam.
pitch black room. It's great.
Yeah, it's it just lights up me a bit better. That's all.
What
I
do
mean,
you
I can't
film
talk. My laptop, and I am literally. I don't know if you noticed this, but the amount of fidgeting I have to do because my laptop's on my legs.
Yeah, I do.
So obviously,
notice.
my room in Worcester is at Chucker Prison, so like it is tiny.
Oh really?
Yeah. But obviously, I don't want to show too much because I am a messy bastard on my days off, and
Yeah.
I usually have my
We can all
washing
relate to
in. My bed's not made, so I'm just sitting there with the camera like, oh yeah. But obviously, my legs go dead after a while, so I start fidgeting.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah, I think I did one podcast with you where I was filming on my phone and recording off my laptop because I forgot my webcam, and I was sat on my bed for that, so that was quite funny. It was sort of just like rearranging my legs every 5 seconds. That was a bit awkward.
The most embarrassing thing for me was when I had that cough. I'm basically having one today.
You both
I
are?
had that coughing fit on like the second podcast, because I didn't think about muting my mic at the time, and I thought it just didn't cross my mind, and I was literally trying to hold it in the whole time, and then because I was trying to hold it in, it just released a massive coughing fit. And, what a knobhead!
Like Theresa May.
I know, bloody hell.
You should have come on Dancing to Dancing Queen.
Imagine, but we haven't been much better coughing.
You leave
anyway.
Theresa May alone.
You leave Theresa May alone.
Oh man.
If I test positive for COVID, I'm sorry, but I'm not going to. I've not got COVID.
Does anybody have any of those kits left?
Yeah, me. I got a shit ton.
Oh, have you?
Oh yeah, because of work, we have to do an LFT before every shift
Uh-huh.
and PCR tests.
Jesus, I do not miss those at all.
Oh God, I love it. It's great. It's most action I get now. What? Who said
The
that?
PCR test.
Everybody always just gets pissed off at the way you say Eustace and Kifton Beld.
I don't. Right. So, how do you say John Eustace?
Eustace, because I'm from Birmingham.
Eustace.
Yeah, or what?
I say
Ooh,
Eustace.
nice.
What about? How do you say Kifton Beld?
Like that.
Kifton Bell.
Yeah, Kifton Beld.
I sometimes say Kifton Beld.
Or
Yeah.
Big Dave, like whatever you want to go with.
Big Dave.
Mike.
Digger. Yeah, for David Davis.
So you say Eustace
Eustace, yeah.
and Kifton Beld.
Yeah. It's just the lazier way of saying it, to be quite honest. I've always sort of thought
That
that.
is true. It rolls off the tongue a bit better, doesn't it?
Eustace, yeah.
I apologise for the amount you're going to have to cut my coughing out.
That's fine, I'll probably
I
leave
know.
it
I'm
all
the
in.
same here.
I'll
I'm
leave
the
it all
same.
in. Yeah.
Everyone comes, fucking Jamie, won't you shut the fuck up. You coughing, man.
I've been watching the darts recently over the Christmas period, and
We
obviously
need to do a darts episode
That'd
actually
be
on
great,
Blues
that'd be
Focus.
great.
I'm
I'm
not
interested
really
to
too
see how
clued
good
up.
you are actually.
I'm not the best, but I'm pretty poor actually. But obviously darts players have their own flights, and I thought, I'd 100% have the Birmingham badge
Yeah.
on mine if I was
That'd be great.
a darts player, at least on one of the darts. And I'd always throw that dart last to confirm the 180.
Miss.
Yeah. Just doesn't even hit the outer rim.
Misses the ball.
120.
Hits the fucking poor bloke in the chin.
Yeah, God.
I've killed someone.
I'd love to do a darts live.
Yeah, that'd be brilliant.
Maybe we could try that.
I've got a. In fact, I've got a darts board because
Yeah.
I'm often shown in the background. But
Like
yeah.
you did in the Paul Robinson podcast
Did.
when you left all your laundry out.
I showed him my pants as well.
He loved it.
He was like, "Oh, show me more."
He did, I know, but that was. Yeah, wasn't quite thinking straight.
Great
there you
introduction that was.
I know. That was literally the first thing I said to him as well. Here are my
I
pants.
ball him in fucking undies.
I tried to come in and be all professional. Is there anything we don't want to talk about?
Yeah.
Is that, who's my pants?
I know.
Great.
I know.
And he had his tasty red thong in the background as well.
That sounds so nice.
How do you like that?
Do you not like that sound?
It sounds really disturbing to me. Let us know in the comments down below if you like this.
This head's staying in.
They're really soft microphones.
Don't you think
Don't
Mbappe
take-
reminds you of an overrated Brian Ruiz?
Oh my god.
This is going on for far too long, man.
Because I didn't know possible.
Fuck this. Fuck ASMR,
Well-
man.
If I do fail my upcoming assignments, at least I know I have ASMR to fall back on. So
Yeah.
Genuinely.
book
yeah.
out the studio.
I love how you holding it on the wrong side as well.
Oh man. You can tell we fully run out of things to talk about. I saw a TikTok the other day that said name 2 countries beginning with Z.
Zimbabwe and
And
Zambia.
Zambia,
Yes, I actually got asked that in the pub quiz the other day.
Did you?
I did, yes, I got them right. I was like, well, it was actually multiple choice, so it was like 2, 5 or 6. I was like, I can only think of 2, so I'm going to put those.
Name 3 countries beginning with P.
Portugal, Peru, Poland, Pakistan,
Yeah. Trying to think of any others.
Philippines.
Peru.
Yep, Philippines.
Yes, that's right. This got to be Panama.
Panama.
Yes.
Oh, good.
More-
Paraguay.
Paraguay, yes.
Rage Santa Cruz.
He was
Port Vale.
fucking- yeah, Port Vale. It might as well be a country.
Bowier's released a thing in the Birmingham Mail about his time at Birmingham City. I'm just reading it very quickly.
Has that just come out?
Right, it's just tweeted. I've seen it on Twitter.
All right. Why do we always record podcasts at the worst possible time?
I don't know. We like recording things at shocking times.
We recorded a we've recorded so many podcasts that haven't gone out. It's one thing actually I probably need to stop doing in the near future. But literally, we were talking about the financial situation, and
I'm quite glad that pod didn't come out because I lost my head.
yeah, I think a few of us did in that point, didn't we?
think
So I got
screamed at
frustrated
one
with the
point.
stands. Yeah,
You went mad about the stands.
Mm.
I started just screwing about the owners themselves.
Yeah.
Didn't I?
honestly, I can't be arsed with the talk about the stands anymore because I just know that whatever we ask about it, it's just going to be like, no, we can't talk
To be
about
fair,
this.
it is normal for a football club to take 4 fucking years to finish a stand. So
How long has it been?
3 years, 2 years,
Too fucking.
Feck
too long.
Fuck off.
COVID's felt like one long day anyway. So.
Yeah. Honestly, like, just fix the stands. I know that sounds obvious, but just fix the fucking stands. Do whatever it takes to fix them stands because you're missing out on so much profits in
Give
those
them the
seats.
monetization money of this podcast. There you go.
Do you know how embarrassing it must have been to have Jude Bellingham back at your football club and have half a fucking stadium?
He must have been
It
And
looks
walking
it was
around.
so
so
empty as
cold.
well.
Yeah. They cocked that up as well
My
because
throat's even
literally,
angry.
they had the whole day set out because it looked so rushed as well because they had him walk around the pitch, take a couple of photos. Why wasn't he star of the day? Why didn't he do it at half time?
Yeah.
Why did he have to walk around the
Who
pitch?
was the star of the day of that?
Don't
I don't think
remember.
they did one, did they?
They did. I can't remember it was.
I was
though.
outside smoking.
Yeah, probably one of those. And it's like Jude is like the guy to do that.
I know it doesn't make sense. I thought it would just be. I assumed he'd come out and speak, but I don't know why he didn't.
I don't understand him.
Maybe he didn't want to, but then he speaks well and he's a confident lad, so it doesn't make sense why he wouldn't want to. I don't know, but I think it was at least nice he came back and walked around.
Yeah.
I think it'd be great to do it again when the stand's fully open. If we are to get to playoffs,
Yeah.
Birmingham City Football Club, you've got to do everything in your power to get that stand. Because imagine this, right? We get, let's say, Blackburn, first game of the playoffs, sold out St Andrews. Jude Bellingham does a lap before it all. We're all going ballistic. Imagine.
Just
3-0 down at half time.
Just a loan.
Yeah.
Just putting a loan deal to Borussia Dortmund. Can we have Jude
Yeah,
for 3
yeah,
games,
yeah.
please?
Imagine that.
We'll pay you 50 quid.
I reckon there's a way around that. I genuinely do.
No, I think if there was, I think it would have been done by now by someone.
I reckon we could still have a look at it, you know.
What, us?
Yeah, us, yeah, let's have a look into
Sort
the
it
EFL rulebook.
I'll message him now.
Yeah. They haven't got back to me yet.
No.
Man has gone from playing with Marco Royce to Scott Hogan. No disrespect to Hogan, he's been great this season. But
Yeah. I would like to give a big shout out to my dad this year because he is still very much the working force behind all of this. So thank you, Dad. And as well, it's always still great to go to the football with you and Jack. Maybe not Jack, you know. Yeah, could do without him sometimes. But there again, I wouldn't have any proper content at that point if I didn't have him on there.
Oh, you get me on there, you'll have enough content and cut out.
We could try and get you like. Oh shit, my pens have fallen off. We could try and possibly get you like, because we've obviously got platinum membership now for going to so many away games. We could try and like book them through ours, and then maybe you could like ping us the money afterwards. So that might work.
That'd be great. Can't you? I swear you can only get. So obviously 3 of you are platinum members. So I
Yeah.
swear you can only get free tickets.
I
Am I
don't
wrong?
know actually. I'll have to check that bit out.
Yeah,
My dad would
okay.
know about all
I
this
feel like
because he
some
books it
games
all.
you can get to.
Can you?
Yeah. I feel like it might be like 1 per person, maybe
Yeah.
like a friend, something
Oh, okay.
like that. Yeah. But yeah, literally that's sort of the thing. Sort of we can do that maybe in the future. But yeah, thank you for listening to this Christmas podcast. Apologies if it wasn't very Christmassy. Hopefully it was just nice to listen to my soft, mellow, monotone voice for a bit. And Zach, he's laughing away as usual.
Yeah, I'm smiling, loving life.
Jamie's coughing away too.
Yeah. Been the story of the pod.
guys.
And yeah, we'll see you in the new year for the podcast. Thank you guys for very much listening. It's been a great one. Thank you very much. Keep right on.
Thank you, Ron. Recording stopped. That's good, gents. Thoroughly enjoyed.
So Zach's gonna go and get a train.